What's up, y'all? I'm back. Polo Sports Talking Entertainment. Back again with another one. Be sure to hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications so that you're able to get each and every one of my videos. Before I get this video started, man, I gotta give another shout out to the brother Two for TV, aka Big Mike, aka Two for Sports. If you haven't subbed to his channel, definitely go sub to his channel. Historian of the highest degree, no pun intended, and also is one of the pillars in the LDBC basketball community. And I'm giving him a shout out because he had put this on his community post that I saw, and I said I wasn't going to talk about the Juwan Howard incident anymore, but this was in correlation to this, and I want people to understand that Bobby Knight makes Juwan Howard his mistake looked like a Muppet Baby mistake in comparison to the long list of incidents that Bobby Knight has had. And I know that there's several people, in the media that have tried to sit there and capitalize on Jawan's past transgressions, things of that nature. But I just want to let y'all know some of the incidents, which are 21, well over 20 incidents involving Bobby Knight. But they want to sit here and capitalize on a mistake that was made by Juwan Howard, trying to demonize him. When Bobby Knight, they would talk about it for a little bit and then, they would move on. And actually, in this picture right here, you'll see what's up with it, Kevin Fox. I see you in the building. Sorry about the technical difficulties earlier. You'll see right here that to this day, this was the day that the infamous chair throwing incident had happened in the game when Bobby Knight had threw the chair on the floor. And if for those of y'all that are too young to remember, this happened in the 80s. Now, True Viking Queen, I see you in the building too. Now, let's go over the list of different incidents involving Bobby Knight. Now, like I said, it's well over 20 incidents. I remind you, Juwan Howard maybe had I think one blow up, maybe one or two blow ups in the entire season. And of course, it's a young coaching collegiate wise. It's kind of a young career getting started and everything. But I just want people to understand that Bobby Knight makes Juwan Howard look like a Muppet Baby in comparison to what he did. Now, let's start back in 1975. Okay, Bobby Knight grabbed grabbed a player. His name was Jim Woods, and jerks him onto his seat. I mean, literally throw him. Everybody thinks that Bobby Knight is some short guy. No, Bobby Knight's like 6'5". You know what I'm saying? So and he just grabbed him and yanked him and threw him in his chair. In 1979, uh, he Bobby Knight was charged and later tried and convicted for ab- absent for actually. Oh man, a lady just fell. I'm sorry about that. For hitting a policeman before practice at a Pan American Games in Puerto Rico, and then of course the uh, the charges were later dropped. 1981, Knight gets involved during a Final Four in a shoving match with the LSU fan who said Knight stuffed him in a garbage can. Said Knight stuffed him in a garbage can at a hotel. All right, this. We're talking about Juwan Howard, who pretty much just kind of pushed the player or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about a guy who's getting in a shoving match with an actual fan in the '80s. And for those of y'all that this was the '80s, though. You know what I'm saying? In 1983, Knight criticized the Big Ten officiating by standing in mid-court and cursing at the Big Ten commissioner Wayne Duke, who was in the press box. And then later, Knight said and said it's the worst officiating that has happened. Hold on one sec, y'all. Hold on one sec. Sorry about that, y'all. Had a phone call. Okay, now where was I at? Okay, now we were on incident number. Hold on. Okay. Um. All right. Now I talked about the situation in Puerto Rico in which he had pretty much got into it, with somebody in Puerto Rico. Then he, in 1983, he criticized the officiating he by standing at mid court. Then, of course, in 1985, which was today, he tosses a chair at across the court. And that ended up in an ejection and only a 1 game suspension. 1 game suspension. Now, imagine if he would have hit somebody. I'm not saying that that's what his intention was, but just think, what if somebody, what if he would have hit somebody? But they talk about, Juwan Howard, what if this and what if that and all this other stuff. What if he would have hit somebody? 1986. Um, oh man. In 1986, he received a technical foul for shouting at the officials during the game against Illinois, and then kicked a megaphone and admonishes Indiana cheerleaders for disrupting free throw attempts. Then in 1986, in 1987, he banged his fist on the scores table and was assessed a technical foul. And then he got into it with the referee, which wasn't no big deal. Then he got into it, um, with the publicly with Lou Henson. That was the Illinois coach, and he called him, pretty much a classic bully. 1993, he was suspended one game after a sideline tirade against Notre Dame, and when the fans booed him, he pretty much Knight turned around and flicked him off. Then in 1994, he head butts Sharon Wilkerson while screaming at him on the bench, and he said it was unintentional. No, he did it on purpose. He head butted him. You could go back and you go look at that. Then he was in 1995. He was reprimanded and fined $30,000 by the NCAA for the outburst at a news conference for the NCAA tournament. Then in 1998, he was fined by the Big Ten for berating a referee, which his name was Ted Valentine. And then also in 1999, that was a choking incident in which he choked it. The one of the choking a player, choking a man at a restaurant, and confronted the man, while they were arguing at a restaurant. And then in 2000, that's when it was, is when he choked the player. I got my dates mixed up. In 2000, that's when he choked former player Neil Reed in practice in 1997. That's been well documented. That's been surfacing everywhere. So if you want to take a look at that, you can look at that. And then, of course, he was fined $30,000 in 2000. 3 games and placed under zero tolerance behavior policy. Then in that later on that year, he was accused of grabbing a student by the arm and cursing and lecturing him about manners. Then he was fired. He was fired for violating the zero tolerance policy later on in 2000. Then in 2001, the general manager in Houston at the Compact Center said that Knight had offered to fight him over remarks the coach made about the arena's locker room. And then in 2003, he assessed some profanity after the ESPN reporter asked him about the relationship with former player Steve Alford. And then in 2004, he gets into a verbal confrontation with Texas Tech chancellor at a Lubbock grocery store. And then in 2006, he approached a player, Michael Prince, who was looking towards the floor and sharply pushes his chin with an open hand, apparently in an effort to get him to look up while he was talking. You see what I'm saying? All of this, all of this makes Juwan Howard and what he did look like a Muppet Baby. But they try to demonize Juwan Howard. They try to demonize him, knowing damn well that he didn't He didn't do anything any different than what Coach Knight did. The only difference was that he hit another assistant coach, and they're and he's black. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, exactly. I know you've seen him, Lou. So we can sit here and we can try to criticize Juwan Howard all they want to. Now, should Juwan should have should Juwan Howard have been suspended? Yes, I've already said that. But we have to look at what Bobby Knight did. We have to look at what he did. You said drop the link, huh, Lou? Give me one second. I didn't think you wanted to talk. Any other time you don't want to talk, now you want to talk. And don't give me that, oh, I'm at work, because we be at work too, Lou. That's not an excuse, man. You and your excuses, man, they got to go, man. I'll be at work. I'll be at work too. It's just that it's freezing cold right now, and I'm off, and I actually got time, and my phone is actually straight now, and I ain't got all this noise in the background and no echo. The link is in the chat, Lou. But if we're gonna sit here and we're gonna demonize Juwan Howard, let's take a look at the 21 incidents. The 21 incidents that Bobby Knight has had, and some of the stuff that he's doing, you could be charged with assault. Some of the incidents that he was doing, he should have actually, you know what? To be real with you, because there's a code of conduct. There's a code of conduct that you have to follow in the NCAA. He should have been banned. If you really want to be real, hey, Lou, the link is in the chat, brother. I dropped the link, brother. But they want to demonize a guy like Juwan Howard. They wanna advocate for him to be fired. He should have been fired long before that. Auerbach did not. Auerbach too. Don't forget this saying. No, well, I already know about Red Auerbach, but Red Auerbach. I mean, in comparison, and we're talking about college. I'm talking about in terms of college basketball, and I'm talking about in comparison to some of the stuff that he's done on national television. Now, with Red Auerbach, yeah, he's done stuff, but I mean, I wasn't alive, you wasn't alive. You know what I'm saying? But that stuff that you see right there with Bobby Knight is clearly there. And on top of that, he has over 20 incidents that have taken place. Now I know Red Auerbach. I've heard some stuff about him too. A lot of crazy things. But I'm making a comparison as it pertains to NCAA college basketball because everybody's saying, oh yeah, he should be fired and trying to drive this narrative and all this other stuff. But we gotta look at that sort of thing. It's about time, man. God, oh, I was waiting on you,
No,
man.
I just got an update. I just got an update from my sister about this case that I saw in Detroit about that family who was like murdered and they killed that little boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
But what you got to say about this though?
Polo is more than just 20 instances with this man. Believe me, we from Louisville. We real close to Indiana, and we seen this man do a whole lot of shit.
Exactly.
Like like when he was at Indiana for all those years, they treated him like a basketball guy. No matter what he was doing off the court and on the court, they did not. They was always looking the other way.
Right.
Like remember when he was in that press conference with that whip,
Right.
he actually whipped those kids. He actually and he had like that '93 Indiana team. Everybody thought they were gonna win the national championship, right?
The
And
one with
he
Calvin. That was the one with Calvin Chain.
Calvert Caney, Greg Graham, the Mall Meats, um, Dab Prime with that big white kid, like that kid, he had that kid who played in that movie Blue Chips on that team.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that movie with Nick
That's
Nolte.
the thing. Everybody thought that team was gonna win national championship because he was in that prayer conference over making jokes like they having that great season like I use a bull whip to whip these kids. And this man was when he went back in the '72, he used to wear that little crazy I felt he we actually get away slapping the referees. He
Right.
would actually slap the referees if they making wrong calls on the court, and they didn't do nothing about that.
Right.
Now, if you look like now around here, it's basketball country, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had Adolph Rupp, you had Daddy Crumb, you had Bobby Knight.
Right. Mm-hmm.
They used to be able to do whatever they want, long as they win the games and national championship. That's how
Right.
it is around my area, around the Midwest area, Polo.
Right.
Like we can complain and do everything we could, but they still let them get away with that crap. Now, Juwan Howard, I like. I was like one of the people like everybody else saying he should not be fired about that because we've seen way worse coaches do something more terrible than what Howard did.
Mm-hmm.
But Stephen A. Smith, Stephen A. Rat boy thought he should have got fired. I'm like, what?
Yeah. And see, shame on that motherfucker, man, because he up in there driving that narrative, bro. That's what they want. They want to drive that fucking narrative. Yeah. And our people is that. If anything, he should be standing behind it. But no, I kind of knew that a dude like Stephen A. Smith was gonna do some foul shit like that. But that's facts though, Luke.
Now, if you look at the past, you see in the past, in the years, You talking about all we talk about all these legendary coaches, all these great coaches. They
Hmm.
have done way worse of things on the field and then what Howard have done. You got Woody Hayes punching a guy. You got
Right.
you got you got Vince Vince Lombardi grabbing a guy top, and shaking him. You got
Right.
Bill Cowher getting in a guy's face to face, talking about rush the quarterback. And the dude, like not even looking at him, he wants to hit Bill Cowher. You know what I'm talking about, right? You seen that when he was the head coach of Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. Yeah. Pittsburgh, man, they used to get into it like on the side. It got real physical all the time, especially with the Steelers back in them days. Like little
And like
shoving matches here and there.
then, like I have seen, like for years, we have seen way worse as head coaches than what Dwight Howard had done. Now they talking about, oh, we don't need no handshake line. We need to get rid of that.
Yeah, man. Okay, so then what are you teaching? You know what I'm saying, Luz? Okay, so then what are you teaching the kids as they coming up? That's why Tom Izzo said it's stupid to get rid
Like the only person who's saying that right now is Vic Vitale.
man, Vic.
Vitale he's the same person who said, we don't need to jump the ball no more. Like we need to jump the ball only tower. We don't need jump balls no more. Like so we don't need to tip the ball for every game no more.
Yeah, that's to me that's like one of the best. Like to me, that's one of the things that you anticipate, like the jump ball. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh yeah, and then you throw the ball up. Then man, that's tradition. You can't break tradition, just like you can't break the tradition with the handshake. That's fact.
And remember, that's how the song goes. Ball is tip. We've been hearing that
Right.
song since we've been kids.
And see, when it's a black coach, it's out of hand. But in the words of the late Paul Mooney, he has he has the complexion for for the protection. Just saying, yeah, that's that. R.I.P. to Paul Mooney. Yeah, Lou know about Paul
Yeah, Paul Mooney used to write. Hey, you people don't understand how many comics Paul Mooney wrote for, and how many shows he
Mooney. Richard Pryor.
created too.
For Richard Pryor. He was on the Richard Pryor show and the Dave Chappelle. He wrote for Dave Chappelle. A lot of people won't give him credit for that.
Hey, if y'all have not seen the Richard Pryor show, y'all need to check that out on YouTube. That's the most funniest thing ever. And if you haven't checked out that one scene where when he goes to the gun shop, that was real. That was real thing right there.
Yeah. It was just like, man, he just passed away and nobody talked about it. I was that kind of pissed me off, but the mainstream it wasn't gonna give him. He was too controversial and too conscious, and he was woke than a motherfucker, wasn't he? How you doing?
Yeah, Paul Mooney was whoa. Like
Hell yeah,
I want to do a live video talking about Paul Mooney for hours, but
you should do it.
I really didn't know who he really was. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Right,
can't like they don't give so much information on what a person really was. I can't do a live talking about a person who I don't really know.
right. But I mean, you knew it. I mean, did you know?
I knew a Paul Mooney because I see him in movies. I
But you
see
didn't
him.
know anything about.
I know he wrote for the Pale Show.
Yeah, and didn't get no credit.
No, Dave Chappelle gave him a whole lot of credit.
Yeah, but I'm talking about people. Yeah, Dave Chappelle did because Dave Chappelle wanted him on the show. But I'm talking about people didn't understand that Paul Mooney was. was behind a lot of the brains and the idea.
And
With
when Dave Chappelle walked away from the show, Paul Mooney understood why he did it.
yeah, that's fact. Yeah, Lou, you need to do because you in the comedy a lot, and you know your comedians like you and S Young. I know LB is too. We need to do like more. I need to do more on comedy because I'm a comedy head.
No, I'm thinking about creating another channel talking more about the history of the Civil War,
Hmm.
the 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 movement that started back in the 40s and 50s and 60s. And do
Right.
you know what happened after the Civil War was over with Polo, and when Lincoln was killed?
Go ahead, speak on that. What's up with it, Will? I'll see you in a bit. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the homie Will Strong Show. Raise your hand. Go ahead, Lou. Speak on it, bro.
Okay, after Ulysses S. Grant became president of the United States, that's when all the racism and the Klan started. Like like they said, Grant was not fit to be a president of the United States. The only reason why he became president because he won the Civil War. Do you know how many generals Lincoln went through before he chose Grant?
How many?
Over 15.
Damn.
Like every time he chose a general, and they didn't want to do a damn thing trying to help to win the war. They just wanted to sit on their ass, not do a damn thing. If it wasn't for Grant winning at the, a certain the Mississippi River, he would never would have got the job as the general to win the war. Cause before Grant, it was another guy who just sit on his ass, didn't want to do a damn thing. He had a chance to beat Lee and all of them.
Hmm.
And the one general he had, he didn't like Lincoln. He said, "Man, fuck you, man. I don't want to do a damn thing. I'm
Yeah,
gonna try to make you look bad because I want to be president."
I heard about that. And you know another thing, we already talked about this, Lou. I want you to touch on this too, man. When you get time, I'm gonna shut this down in just a second or whatever, because I'm gonna go on live a little bit later, man. I got some stuff I gotta do real quick. But I want you to dive in deep on what we talked about a while back. I think it was on it was either your channel, I think LB's channel. Shout out to LB too. But I want you to touch on how we serve for both sides, our people. We serve for the Union and we serve for the Confederacy. But they don't never talk about that. We was actually because people were fighting for something that they didn't have no clue about. They just wanted to, they were scared for their life, so they did whatever their master told them to do
See,
in terms of the Civil War.
yes, Civil War was about the slavery, but was about what was going to happen to the slaves. And one side wanted the only reason why Lincoln wanted to free the slaves, he wanted to help him win the election. And George, I was like, what George? What? No, was Clark? No, who was that black guy who convinced the black people to join the war? Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass was a guy.
Yeah, but
Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass was telling people like, "Hey, hey, we need to join this war to help end slavery." Because Douglass was the one who pushed Lincoln to to start the Mason
Emancipation Proclamation, but that really didn't. I mean, that shit didn't even. Man, that shit
but
didn't help.
he had to sign those papers, because if he didn't. That would have hurt. That would have hurt his re-election.
And he
So
and the thing about it, Lou, remember we talked about this too. Salute to you, Wilkes, man. I know you on cooking a second, but let me get this out.
Yeah, what's good, man?
Hey, you know, Lou, that man Lincoln didn't want to sign that shit.
he had no choice because Frederick Douglass was put his ass to sign that shit. Because
Yeah,
really, wouldn't you think Frederick Douglass was helping to end slavery?
yeah, it was really us, but you know who's gonna take all the credit for it when Lincoln really gave a fuck less. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really. Everybody puts him as his hero, and he wasn't. It wasn't even like that. They got a statue and everything. That statue
Yeah.
that's at Washington D.C., Lou and Wilkes
Yeah.
of Lincoln, that should be Frederick Douglass,
Oh
or they
yeah.
should have one. They should have one of Booker T. Washington. Yeah, we got our own museum and all that. You know, the Smithsonian. Yeah, that's admirable. But damn, okay, Martin Luther
Frederick Douglass should have a big ass statue in Washington D.C. right now. Because if it wasn't for him, we would not. We would probably be still slaves to the day.
Okay, Kevin Foster, whose channel? Are you talking about Lou's channel? Hey, his channel name is Lou the Rider Sports. Lou, you can put your link down there and everything. And if you talk about Will Strong, definitely go sub to Will Strong show. Put your link down there too. And
If y'all been watching that thing on History Channel on Lincoln, y'all need to really see that because it gives you a really deep insight of what really happened during that war.
but hold on one second, Lou. And T Price, shout out to T Price, man. I see you in the building. Make sure you go sub to T Price channel too as well. Go ahead, man.
Now on Memorial Day, they supposed to be doing a documentary on Teddy Roosevelt. Y'all need to watch that too. Y'all need to know about y'all history. Because if y'all don't know about y'all history, then what the point?
Mm-hmm. That's facts.
And plus, they're not going to. Plus, you need to do your own research. Do not follow the research they tell you in these universities and in these high schools. They're not going to tell you the whole truth. You have to do your own research to find out about the whole truth.
Yeah, that's a
See,
fact,
they
man.
trying to make it seem like slavery never happened. We never got whipped. We never
Yeah,
got
that's
put
a
those
fact.
little iron things around our neck. That like they never hung us up and cut
Yeah,
off our limbs.
that's bullshit, man. Bullshit. Crazy. But you already know the agenda, man. You know the agenda, man. You know how that is, man. You know the agenda, man.
Like it's not safe to be a black man in America today because you got to
Ever.
worry about what's going to happen when you walk outside your house or even inside your house now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's okay for these cops to come in our house with a no knock warrant and shoot us up
Man, tired of cops, man. Tired of them niggas.
because didn't they just killed a young man for for well no knock warrant once again he was just sleeping in his bed and they tried he had a gun like come on bruh.
Man, that shit fucked up, man. It is. Shit, sad. We still going through this shit years later, man. Years later, we still going through this bullshit.
Yeah, we can go out. Yeah, we can protest and have protest and do all that other stuff and hold up signs and speak in these rallies. But it is going to change.
Nah, especially we have a good
And
leader like Luther King, man.
you
You saw
think
what
the
he did, man. You know,
and you think the president give a damn about us? Hell no.
nah, man, you know that. Shit.
But y'all still voted for that man. Come on, man. Like,
Shit, I ain't vote. I say that right now. Man, I know what time it was, man.
it's
Uh,
like we had no choice, but they had no choice because if you're gonna vote, because we had two worst candidates for president right now. If you're gonna vote Trump in, still the same thing would have happened. Would have happened right now. You vote Biden in, it's look how fucked up the world is now. And look at that thing happening down there in Russia and Ukraine. They about to let Russia take over Ukraine like that and let them put those people out. And Joe Biden don't give a damn.
you know that.
We all know these politicians are crooked. For the right price, they let anything pass for a bill. The House of Representatives is more crooked than anything in this whole country.
Yeah, facts.
All right, y'all. I'm on. Damn. What you got on the talk Bobby Knight thing, Whoop?
What happened?
What do you think about Bobby Knight?
Man, you already know, man. Like they let him do all that bullshit, man. As soon as Juwan Howard did a stretch Armstrong, man, it's a problem, man. It's fucked up, man.
Imagine living in Louisville, growing up across Indiana, watching this man for the last 25 years.
Hmm.
Because I seen everything this man did. I ain't seen him live in person.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, when Louisville played Indiana.
Yeah, he was crazy, man.
Like you remember
Oh
that? You
shit.
remember that? You remember that those '90s Indiana teams?
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
Calvert Chaney, Jamal Wilkes, um, Graham,
Mm,
Mean, Damon Bailey.
yeah.
And remember, everybody thought they were gonna win the national championship when they played the 5-5.
Mm,
Like
yeah.
you remember those Indiana missing game with the 5-5?
Mm. Fab Five supposed to win that shit, man. But I mean, you know what I mean, the championship and shit. But they that Chris Webber shit.
The two teams they lost though was the Duke and North Carolina.
Yeah,
You know how that goes, man. Like,
Christian Leighton, man. Grant Hill and them niggas, man.
no, the thing about it was they were gonna make sure the Blue Bloods wasn't gonna lose those games.
Yeah.
Other than 1989, when the last time you seen Michigan really had a good chance to win the national championship?
It's been that long.
Because nobody didn't thought, nope, everybody was surprised they won the '89 with Glenn Rice and them.
Mm. That was before he went to the Heat, right? I mean, that was before he got drafted by the Heat. Well, I forgot what year when Rice came in. See.
Yeah, that in 1989. Before that, Michigan had like a scandal, and the guy who was and they had to get like a replacement head coach that was Steve Fisher. Fisher led that team to the national championship. They won it, and when he got the job permanently.
Yeah, yeah, man. I was mad young. I ain't gonna lie, I was still young, man. Like in the early '90s, man. I was still young, but I remember watching them games, man. Like in the
I
early
miss I,
'90s, mid '90s, late '90s.
I miss how it was before all this want to be like Golden State Warriors started happening.
Mm.
Sure. You remember those UNLV teams?
What? Greg Anthony?
Greg
Was Greg
Anthony,
Anthony?
Larry Johnson, Stacey Altman,
Yeah,
Ensign
Larry
Hunt,
Johnson. Yep, yep.
Apple, the Amoeba defense, running Rebel Fever. Man, well,
Uh,
what year were you born?
yo, yo, man. I told you I was young. I was a young dude, the early '90s. So I was born in '86, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
I know more than you.
huh? Yeah, hey, man, you old, you older. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. You know?
I was born in '81, so
Yeah, you got 5 years
I
older than
ain't
me.
sure why that's about I still remember those. I still remember the Bulls beating the Nets though.
Yeah. Of course you go. Yeah, of course you do, man. I remember 1994, man. I remember 1994. Sky Pippen was crying because Phil Jackson wanted
Yeah,
nigga to
yeah,
take the shot.
yeah, yeah. Y'all got away with murder.
Oh man, see, yo, man, y'all got to stop that. Y'all got to stop that, man. We didn't cheat, man. We didn't cheat, man. We were fair and square,
Uh
man.
huh. Y'all know if Michael was there, y'all would not won.
Hey, man, I'm definitely glad he wasn't there that season, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Michael, man. Thank you, Michael, man.
It's a damn shame y'all didn't win the NBA title for that 1 year.
Nah, because nah. You already know why. You know why. You know why. You know why we lost. That what you said? Oh, you breaking up a little bit, man. You breaking up. I mean, I already
I
know
feel
Patrick.
because after doing the big, that's why y'all didn't win.
No, John Starks, man.
It don't matter. Ewan's still the best player on that team. He
Yeah,
supposed to dominate. He supposed to dominate Elijah Juwan, but he couldn't do him.
man. I still blame that nigga John Starks, man.
And
That nigga missing
how come
all them
if
threes,
it's
man.
all on John, if it's on John Stark, no, it's all on John Stark. How come Charles Smith, those guys couldn't step up and
Yo, don't even remind me about Charles Smith, man. You talking about the same nigga that missing all them fucking layups, man. That nigga fucked up too, man. Charles Smith and John Starks, man. Pat Riley had too much trust
how
and
can you be
belief in that
six
nigga.
ten and mess up? You are. I'm sorry, but if you 6'10", 6'9", 6'11", you supposed to try to dunk the ball, not try to lay it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't know what the hell that nigga was thinking about, man. That shit was embarrassing. John starts thinking he Michael Jordan slash Reggie Miller, trying to shoot all them fucking threes and missed them.
And what's up with your boy? Now they don't want to play Kimber Walker now. What's up,
Oh man, yeah.
man?
Tips
Y'all
gotta get out of here.
when it comes,
Tips gotta get out of here, bro.
yeah, the way things are looking, man, this may not never win nothing in a long time.
I want to say all that because the Bulls came out of nowhere, right? The Bulls got lucky with DeMar DeRozan coming there and Lonzo Ball. You know what I'm saying? And they already got Vucevic and what's his name, Caruso. They already got Levine. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Ain't nobody saw
Wills,
that coming.
we're winning without those guys. Wills. The Bulls are winning. The Bulls are still winning games without Lonzo Ball, without Caruso.
Now, I understand that. I understand that. But like, when the last time y'all made the playoffs, though? You know what I'm saying? Nobody saw this. Nobody saw this, man. Nobody saw the Bulls being good.
They have potential. They have potential. They have
We're
potential.
about to go.
But Levine needed weapons around
We're
him.
about to go to
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
We're about to go to playoffs at what number one, number two seed.
Yeah, they gonna be competitive. They right behind the Heat.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They not to be slept on, Wills, man. But you know, Kimber, man, you seen the report I just did, and Lou was in here, man. Kimber, they trying to make up that false thing. Well, you know, we're just gonna shut it down, man. Y'all trying to get rid of that news. That's what it is.
Yeah, because he did that earlier. He did that before, right? He did that shit before. Then Kevin Walker had that triple double, and then now you gonna see him again, man. Like,
Well,
yeah,
hey, look, they cleaning house. They're gonna clean house, and I think what their next plan of attack is Randall,
Well,
and then what they're gonna do is they gonna start. They just gonna start, building around RJ and putting some of these other young guns. I think Chopping winning that slam dunk contest,
yeah.
it was good for him.
Mm-hmm. Now, yeah, we needed that.
I think they
We needed that
Papa,
shit.
ain't they about to have Fat Albert on their team?
Yo, come on, man. You see this shit? You call him Fat Albert, man. Nah, but but he look like that dude
Zion
from
gonna be on their team.
Class
They
Act,
gonna
man.
play Fat Albert song. Burnt, burnt.
Nah, he look like that dude
Zion
from
gonna be on their
Class
team.
Act,
They gonna
man.
start playing Fat Albert.
Yo, remember when we was Class Act, man? He looked like that nigga, man. Sledge.
Do you honestly want fat fat out on your team with?
Yo, the only way if you lose like 200 pounds,
That's not happening.
at least 150 or some shit,
Can't
man.
stay healthy. I mean, if you can't even stay healthy, you gotta have another ankle surgery. New Orleans moving on from him, man. Look, y'all good with the pieces y'all got. It's just a matter of the rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We wasn't even using the Evan Fournier right, man. Because Evan Fournier, man, he was like he inconsistent, man. That's his problem. He inconsistent, man.
he's not happy there.
Yeah.
He not happy there. He was happy when he was in Boston. He
Yeah.
not happy there.
Because of Tibbs, man.
I put it
That's the
to you
main
like this, Will.
problem.
I put it to you
Tibbs
like
at
this,
it.
Will. Y'all got scores on that team. It's just typical don't want to use him because he want to
Yeah.
all about his defense. Y'all got guys
Yeah.
who can light up on that team right now.
Yeah. Tibbs is hard headed and stubborn, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, his time is gone, man. Get him out of here. Bon voyage, man. Good riddance, man. Get him out of here.
Because remember, y'all had like what a 30-point lead on Brooklyn, and
Man, that was the only team, man. It was shit. We lost so many leads, man. Shit. Lost against the Thunder, the Lakers, the
The Blazers.
Blazers. Like, damn, man. even could have beat the Timberwolves that game, man. We could have beat them niggas, man. The Cavs, yo, we was up in that Cavs game too. It's a damn shame. Shit.
Hey, Polo, man, I be back, man. I gotta get this work done, man. Like shit. Hey, where y'all gonna be at later tonight? Y'all gonna be on Polo? Y'all gonna be on Ticket?
Um, I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. Gotta see. Gotta see.
'Cause I know Ticket had showed today up for crying about LeBron once again, and CJ and them up for saying, "Shut up."
Man. But you definitely know how
They,
that, you definitely know how they are, man. CJ and
yeah,
CJ Frank
I,
Norman.
how can you be a Brooklyn Nets fan but you still root for LeBron?
That's what I'm saying, man. Like he gotta be lying, man. He gotta be lying, man. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way.
And how is it possible? I know more history about about Brooklyn and the Lakers than than you know, and you know,
Yeah.
because if you, how can you be a fan of a team but you don't know nothing about the history?
Yeah, he fronting, man. Yo,
Like,
yo, 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 he don't even know he don't know the starting five of the 2002 New Jersey Nets, man. He don't know he probably don't know about them niggas. He know about he don't know about he don't know about no Lucius Harris, man. He don't know about no Kerry Kittles.
Right.
Keep Van Horn and them niggas, man.
Hmm.
I think CJ
Shit.
was I think CJ was born in what, 2001, 2002.
Man, yo, he probably born 2005, nigga. 2006.
It don't matter what year you're born. You're supposed to always know the history of your favorite team, no matter what.
Yeah, same with me, man. Because like before my time, it was really uh Bernard King was going off, Michael Ray Richardson. You know what I'm saying? I know about them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Walt Frazier.
I even seen that game where Bernard King did not play the whole game because of that injury. I seen that game on
Yeah,
YouTube. If you don't watch old games on YouTube, then you don't know a damn thing.
yeah. Especially Bernard King had that 50-point game, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Like if you
You,
like before, like people
hey,
don't
look,
even know about when the free point shot came into play.
hold on one sec, Luke. He would have
Mm-hmm.
been a Hall of Famer had it not been for the injury.
Oh, yeah, Bernard King, right?
You know what I'm saying, Luke?
I think he's still gonna be a Hall of Famer someday. Like I I thought Bernard King was one of the best players I seen.
No, they basically put him in the category with T Mac and Vince Carter because they didn't let that team out the second round. I mean, well, T Mac didn't get out the first round, but you know.
But T Mac got in before. T Mac got in there quick, man. Some
I
people
mean, I
feel
mean,
like,
I mean, I mean, I mean, yeah. You know, I was thinking about I was about the top 75. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. But
oh,
yeah,
35,
yeah,
yeah. And there ain't no way Dame Lillard should be in there, and neither should James Harden.
hell no. Nah. The only reason why Westbrook is there because that damn triple double shit. That's the only reason why he's there, man.
So, but that's hard. You know, a lot of players can't average no triple double. And plus, you got to put it like this. We can sit here and say his durability has never been a question. And on top of that, what he's done, what he's led the league in. When Dame Lillard, as much as I like Dame Lillard and everything, if we're gonna sit up here and we're gonna talk about a guy like Russell Westbrook, You got to talk about a guy like Dame Lillard because what does he do? He done most of his career play hero ball,
For real.
but nobody talking about it. Yeah, he's great, he dynamic, but look at what they're doing now. So, man, Portland is surging right now. Will
Yeah, with Simmons, right?
we're talking,
Simons.
yeah, they're 25 and 31. They started off way worse than that. And
Yeah,
Lou, they on the come up, man. They could come and catch one of them teams, man, and
yeah,
nobody probably catch the Lakers.
for real. Yeah,
Nobody looking at that, Wilkes. You know what I'm saying? All they do is they pay attention to one daggone team. You know what I'm saying? One daggone player. I'm like, you got some of these other guys that is ready to take their lunch.
mm-hmm.
Like they food, man. But that's why I can't wait for it to happen. I want to see Portland, like, cause I'll be rooting for the underdogs. Will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I feel you on that, man. And somebody else too that made that shit. Anthony Davis, man. Like what he did on his own besides
I
leading the
know.
team to the second round, man. That shit crazy.
Yeah, man. He shouldn't be. I mean, he did. He got a ring, and he was playing at an MVP level. But some people don't respect that bubble championship or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, I definitely don't, man.
What you call it? A Mickey Mouse championship?
Yeah. I call it a lot of things. I call it the Mickey Mouse ring. I call it Darkwing Duck ring, Goof Troop ring. I call all that stuff, man.
Cinderella.
Shit. Tailspin ring, man.
Chelsea. Jungle Book. Lion King. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That damn Aladdin, that Pocahontas ring, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Oh, tomorrow, Esri.
Man.
Oh shoot, but nah, I mean, they did it. You know what I'm saying? But had it been any other team, then we probably, I don't know, they probably wouldn't even pay attention to that. Just like they're not paying attention
Hmm.
to the Bucks. They don't even they people forget that the Bucks won the championship last
Not the reason why too, because everybody's saying that, oh yeah, if Kyrie Irving didn't get hurt, man. That's probably why.
year. What's up with it, Sonny?
What's good with you? What's
Man,
up with y'all?
make sure y'all go.
What's up?
Make sure y'all go sub to the homie Twitch Life, aka Sonny, man. What's on your mind, man?
Uh, yeah, man, I seen the topic, man. I seen the video on the incident, and I think the dude named LaFonso Ellis, he was on ESPN. Right after it happened, he was like, "Yeah, Juwan Howard should be suspended the rest of the season." They asked the black man first what he thought about it. He
That's
chewed
crazy.
Juwan Howard out immediately, as soon as the shit happened. And
I mean,
I thought that was fucked up.
Yeah.
I, look, okay. I feel like he should be suspended too, but not lose his job. And the reason why, but see, if we're gonna talk about the switch life, and hey, Wilkes, I want you to know that my man Sonny right here, he's a coach. If we're gonna sit up here and we're gonna pinpoint Juwan Howard's this incident that he had, and they also talked about a prior incident to where I guess he cursed or said some stuff. Man, look at Bobby Knight. He got over 20 incidents, and these were
Yeah.
assaults. He stuffed the guy in a fan in a trash can.
God damn. God
Documented.
damn.
Damn, man.
But Sonny, am I lying? No, and Wilkes, Bobby
Facts.
Knight is not no short dude. He's like 6'5".
Yeah.
Former
You understand?
athlete, man.
But he doing stuff like that. He done threw the chair. He headbutted players. He choked players. You don't hear nothing about that about Juwan Howard.
Oh yeah, of course. They want to overlook that shit.
What's worse, doing it to a player or a coach or another coach, another grown man as yourself? Bobby Knight fucking up his players.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking his players up. Juwan Howard got down on another coach, the same age as him.
Yo, didn't he coach Isaiah Thomas or nah, right? Did he?
Yeah, he
Yep.
coached at the time.
Oh, he did?
Coach
Oh,
Isaiah.
okay. Yeah, man. Crazy.
He coached Isaiah, but you know
I thought he should have
Isaiah,
got 2 or 3 games.
he coached Jordan too. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, not in college for the
Yeah,
USA.
college.
He said
Yeah.
Jordan the best player he ever seen, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yep.
He said he'll play Jordan at center.
at center. Yeah. Sorry, y'all.
So,
Yeah, I
Luda
thought
Ryder,
Juwan
what
Howard should have got a couple games though.
you say he's 6'8"?
I thought he should have got a couple games.
Probably not
Juwan
no
Howard.
6'8". He ain't no 6'8", Lou.
Yeah,
Stop.
he ain't no 6'8", man. Or you see Bobby Knight look like the damn penguin out there, right there, man, throwing them chairs and shit. Crazy.
I
Talking
didn't do
about he
chairs and shit at the wall, not on the court and shit like that.
look Sonny the black Bobby Knight. Yeah, he doesn't do cans on the court. Look at him. Look, Sonny,
Not on the
we
court.
gonna
I done went in the little classroom and threw a chair at the wall, shit like that. But I'm not gonna do it on the court. I ain't gonna lose my composure like that.
Yeah, you got millions of people who've seen you and shit.
Yeah, fuck that.
See, I told you. Lou was capping. I knew he was 6'5". I'm like, he's 6'8".
Yeah, you know you capping about that, man.
I know what 6'8", 6'9" looks like. Nah, so I mean, how do you feel about it though? Switch, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, do you feel that Juwan Howard should be like suspended too, or do you think that he should keep his job? What do you feel?
Yeah, suspended. I had said that when it happened. I said he should get 2 to 3 games. I had said that, but if they got a chance to go into the tournament, it's kind of fucked up if he going to be suspended for the rest of the season. I know the conference tournament coming up too.
Yeah,
but I thought he should have got a couple games though. I understand that him getting suspended.
yeah, at least 5 games. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not at least, but you know what I'm saying. That's cool. Just 5 games, man.
But what do you think about, because Tom Izzo came out and he had said that they should get rid of the gentleman shake, or you know the handshake line. I don't think they should get rid of that.
No, you gotta keep that. You gotta keep that.
Yeah, because
you gotta keep that.
Because of sportsmanship. Yeah, you still
sportsmanship and shit like that. You gotta do that. But you don't have to participate in that though. That's still an option. At the end of the day, you don't have to shake hands after the game. You can pack up and go in the locker room, and no one's going to say anything to you. It's just going to look bad. You know what I'm
saying? That's what you said you used to do. Or you said at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, tip off. I ain't shaking niggas' hands. Hell no.
Nah, see, I see that. That's a big difference, because you see how a lot of people right now, they want to be all friendly and shit. Like nah, man. Like after the game.
Yeah, hell no. After the game, yeah. But nah.
Shit.
If they come up to me and try to shake my hand, that's different. But I'm not dapping niggas up at tip off. Hell no.
Nah.
Fuck y'all.
That's why basketball was a lot realer back then, man. Right now, like, people acting, make you look soft right now doing that shit.
I'll shake your hand after the game because I respect the game, win or lose.
Yeah.
Damn. Bobby Knight was doing some shit though. Then Tom Izzo grab a player or some shit like that. What the fuck Tom Izzo do? Man?
Oh, he smacked somebody?
Tom Izzo did something as a coach. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna look it up.
All of them did. Boeheim, Jimmy Boeheim, Kyler Perry, Rick Pitino,
Mm.
I mean, I
Oh,
know what's his name. Kevin Foster was talking about Red Auerbach back in the days.
Billy Donovan did that.
Red Auerbach. I never heard nothing about Billy Donovan though.
He said it reminded him of the Malice in the Palace. Tom Izzo is bothered by Juwan Howard incident.
What?
College
How the hell that
basketball should
remind
not get rid of handshake line.
No, they
I am
didn't get
very
that out.
bothered by this.
you? Man,
They didn't even get that out,
Damn.
and it didn't involve the fans either.
yeah,
They
Everything
trying to
else
get they trying
was
to get Juwan Howard fired, man.
yeah,
They trying
yeah.
to
You
get
trying
him
to
the
say,
fuck out of there.
yo, that Mouse of the Palace is totally different, man. That shit way crazier, man. That's crazy, man.
Man.
Lou, man. We not talking about LeBron though, man. I don't want to talk about. Can we stop talking about LeBron for a minute?
Oh, wait. Now, it's good. Yeah, good that you said that, man. I was about to go off right quick about something, man.
Hey,
But all right.
hey, I watched some of that game. Hey, them Murray boys was hitting back-to-back threes last night, man. I watched that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Iowa versus Michigan State, man. That shit was crazy. It was whooping their ass.
Hey,
It
Tony,
was,
who you got winning the tournament? Because you know they still got Gonzaga ass ranked number 1.
hey,
We rank
I have no idea. I'm gonna fuck
well
around
Murray
and go Iowa shit.
Murray State. They ranked number 23.
Mm.
Damn.
Mm. That's what
Well,
John.
what's that? Yeah, I'm about to say that was John Morant was there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I really feel like the sleeper is gonna be Baylor again. It might be Baylor. It might be Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas is crazy. So what about Duke, man?
Man, Duke ain't doing shit. Duke gonna flame out, man. Any Coach K last season.
Yeah, it's last season.
So yeah, Duke, I don't know. They might win that shit. I don't know, man. Let Coach K go out on top.
Yeah, they really might do that, man. For his last. Yeah, for real, Lou. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of Duke, man. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of that team. Man. Tired of Duke. You gotta give props. You gotta give props to Coach K, man. You know, Coach K, one of the best, man. Yo, how you feel about that top 75, man?
Uh, Anthony Davis and Damian Lillard should be replaced
Yeah,
by Alonzo Mourning and Vince Carter.
for real, Alonzo Mourning.
Yep.
I mean Vince Carter too, but damn, I somebody who I thought should be there is at least Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, he should have been on there, man. Dwight Howard,
Yeah,
man.
him too. Him too.
And
All the
Kyrie,
old school guys should be on there. They deserve to be on there because they helped pioneer the league.
yeah,
You know what
and
I'm saying?
Kyrie, man. Like you already know that you already know they hate Kyrie because he left LeBron.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I would take Anthony Day. I mean, I would take Alonzo Mourning or Dwight Howard over AD on the list, and I'm taking Vince Carter over Dame all day.
So, all right. So why Alonzo Mourning and Vince Carter? I mean, I understand that. What the first they led the team was the semis, right? Well, now Alonzo Mourning he did let his team to the conference finals in
He went to
'97, though.
he got a ring with the Heat after he came back from the kidney
Yeah,
surgery shit.
yeah.
He went to the like you said he went to the conference finals, and he was carrying her Charlotte back in the day. Him and Larry Johnson.
Yeah.
He put his work in, and I think he worked in the front office with the Heat. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot with the NBA. You know what I'm saying? and he got the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put him or Dwight Howard over AD.
Yeah,
Vince Carter all day.
I mean Vince Carter, but like, I mean by himself, he really didn't, Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he would have hit that shot against the Sixers, that would have been crazy. He would have made that shot. Back
He
in
did a lot for the
2000.
game though.
Nah, he did. Yeah, you already know Vince Sandy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we definitely know that.
The whole country,
Yeah, for real.
whole Canada.
Damn. I don't know. I want to put him in the top 75 though, man.
And he played 20 years. And he got that dunk contest, man. He did a lot with the league, you know what I'm saying? Like when you look at the timeline of the NBA, that nigga is on there. He on that motherfucker.
Nah, but tell you the truth, man, like, yeah, instead of Anthony Davis, I would have this, like, yeah, because Anthony Davis, like, he ain't do nothing by himself. He ain't do shit. I don't know how he made it, man.
The nigga Lonzo Mourning had a kidney disease, came back and won a championship, man.
Yeah, but he was like we called it.
He wasn't the same player though.
He wasn't the same person at all. Nah, I don't know.
No, he wasn't. He was getting 4 blocks, 3.7.
Yo, I'm about to say, I'd rather have big. Yo, I even put Big Ben before Anthony Davis, man. I would put Big Ben on Anthony Davis. Ben Wallace.
On top 75?
I mean, over Anthony Davis. I mean, I don't know, but over Anthony Davis. Shit. Yeah, they forgot about Ben Wallace.
He ranked the all-time players.
I say like I don't know about top 75.
Yeah. I think it had Shaq number 11.
Yeah. Sam Jones made it, I think. Yeah, Sam Jones made it, Lou.
Yeah, Sam all the old school players should make it. Man, every old school player got to make it. They got to.
Yeah.
The niggas made the NBA, man.
Yeah, for real. I mean, even though it wasn't that much competition back then, but
the nigga got 10 rings and he averaged 20 points. He got to be on the list, man. Sam Jones got at least 8 rings.
Nah, he on that. Yeah, he on that list, man. He deserved to be on that list.
Yeah, he deserved to be on it. Sure.
I did saw him on there.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Shit.
But if a nigga put Damian Lillard, I mean, I guess him, Gary Payton, and Jason Kidd, they the Oakland point guards, man. They all on there. They got the 3 Oakland point guards on there. It is what it is.
We all know Gary Payton deserved that though, but yeah, Dame time. He only went to the conference finals that one time.
Sam Jones averaged 18 points for his career. He got 10 rings.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, he on there. Yeah, he on there for sure.
Now, some people think Bill Walton was supposed to be on there, but yo, you saw what he did in 1977, man. When they defeated Dr. J, like yeah, he deserved to be on there.
Bill Walton on there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying some people think he don't need to be on there.
Grinder, what's up with it, man? Number one grinder. We got the number one grinder in the building. Make sure y'all stuff to the board.
What's up, y'all? What's good?
What's good?
It's good.
What's up with you?
All right. I see.
I got Dr. J. Top 10.
Good old Billy Knight. I see.
Yeah.
love grabbing necks and beat up people and swinging chairs. I like. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So what y'all discussing about?
You talking about the top 75? Like who think don't deserve to be on there? Who you think deserve to be on
Well, let's start from two.
there? Shit.
Originally, what we was talking about, though, Grinder, before, long before that, if you want to touch on this too, Bobby Knight got over 20 incidents, right,
Mm-hmm.
as a head coach that have took place, everything from what I was telling Sonny, because Sonny's the coach too, and he laughed when I said he stuffed somebody in the trash can. But people don't believe that, but he did. He stuffed the fan in the trash can. You could ask Lou too.
Yeah.
And head butted players, he's choked players, and people are like, wow, he yanked players and threw them in their seat. You know what I'm saying? He gotten shoving matches with fans. He did it at LSU. But those are some of the things. But guess what, Grinder? They wanna pinpoint, like I was telling Wilkes, like I was telling Sonny, they want to pinpoint and demonize Juwan Howard. So what's
But you know that's what's gonna happen. We dealing with people, man. Man, I'm just saying, man. It don't surprise me. Okay, we that's what I'm saying. Us as we gotta state the facts. We gotta keep the facts calm because the mainstream me ain't gonna say nothing. Why you gotta put you on Howard hitting the guy? Well, I'm saying for instance, why y'all don't tell the whole story mainstream media?
Exactly.
Why? Then they suspend him. I mean, like, then you got the other sports commentator looks like, oh, he deserved to get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but not one time y'all talk about Billy Knight. So I want to know. I want to know who. I want to know. This one a question. So that means that the network got your nuts in your puss. I mean, it sounds
Uh,
dramatic and everything. I'm just
uh,
saying.
that's crazy.
Right here, the Bella Polo got out. So y'all get yes, sir. So if Bella Polo could pull that out, why y'all can't pull it out and show that?
Yeah, they don't want to. They don't want to.
They're not. Yeah, you're right.
They
Yeah.
don't want to do that shit.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Shit sad.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, but they ain't show when the Wisconsin coach got in his way. See, they don't want to say that.
Yeah, for real.
But
Word. Didn't he call him a nigga or something like that? Or something like that?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right. So why you don't want to investigate that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we understand, man. They didn't want to talk about that. Mhm. Oh, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Okay. So I mean he's lying, right? Okay. So I feel like this. Let it happen, right? That coach got fired, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
Exactly. Right?
Okay. Well, he still got his job.
Uh, that's fucked up.
It is. Oh, you played the race game. You played the race game. Well, look what ain't no playing a race game. Well, look what's going on.
So let me ask y'all a question. So when Stephen A. Smith be like when Stephen A. told Penny, like you're a black coach, you can do the same shit. Did he have a point when he said that?
No, you don't.
Nah.
No, you don't. You can't.
But you see how they treating Juwan Howard though.
Right. But we Stephen A. Smith, he's a good old boy.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a good old
Samuel
boy.
Jackson. You
Yeah,
know what I mean. You know what I mean.
exactly. He's an Al Jolson. He's an Al Jolson motherfucker. Now people say
Shit.
who Al Jolson is. Al Jolson was a white actor, was painting his face black and act as he's black for over 40 years. Al Jolson, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Look him up. You don't have to believe me. Look him up. Al Jolson. Only the sad thing was Stephen A. He can't paint his. You might as well paint his face white.
All right.
Don't stand for nothing. They look at, oh, you see, he probably say a little something, but he just saying this for safe. They don't have no credibility. They don't have no bite. When I say we on our own, man. We're on our own, man. Because these black journalists right now, they're a joke. Men and women, they're a joke.
So what's going to be that agenda, man? What's going to be that bullshit agenda?
Us as content creators, that is real, man. We gotta stick together, man. We gotta work together, man, because these motherfuckers, they don't have our back, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Don't, man. I heard it. I heard they made up with Allen.
You said Allen.
Yeah, they made up with Ray Allen.
Oh yeah, the top 75 shit.
Yeah.
Except for Rondo, like
KK.
Rondo don't fuck with that nigga still.
But Rondo ain't no part no 75, man.
I mean, yeah, we know that.
He ain't nobody.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, Kobe be the team with 3 top 75 for a chip though. That shit is impressive.
Yeah. I just wish that
Kobe took the top down.
Well, I just wish the top 75 show more love to the old timers, man. Just talk about them a little bit, man. I really do. What their impact in the game, man. I wish they could do that more, man.
Yo, tell you the truth, man. I already know I said that I don't think Anthony Davis don't need to be there, and
hell no.
James Harden and Dame Time. You know what I'm saying?
Who and what?
Dame Time, Damian Lillard.
What?
Yes, he's on there. He's on there.
Over Vince Carter.
Over what?
Over Vince Carter.
Bernard King, over Alex English.
Over Dwight Howard.
No, I think Alex English made it. I think Alex English made it.
Who?
Bernard King on there?
I think Alex English made it.
Alex English made it? Damn, I remember seeing him on there.
I don't know.
Bernard King made it, right?
I don't think so. No, he not on there. He not on there. Nope.
What?
No, Alex English ain't making. I'm tripping.
Yeah. They both
didn't make it. Ain't made it.
Yeah, he ain't make it, man. He ain't make it.
Adrian Dantley.
Adrian Dantley did. Oh,
Yep, Dantley didn't make it either.
Dantley ain't made it.
Nope.
Oh, that's right. T. Price said that. Yeah, I don't.
I'm taking Vince Carter, man, because of the Toronto Raptor and the Canada shit, man.
He didn't make it.
Nope.
Nah, Vince Carter didn't make it. We know T-Mac didn't make it. Dwight Howard, Kyrie. I'd rather have Kyrie before Anthony Davis.
Man, Yao Ming could have made it over Dame Lillard.
Man.
Yo, Alex English
I can't
Allen
take it
Ingalls
nothing
was an
from him.
all-time scorer in the 80s. You understand that?
Most points in the
Yeah.
80s.
Most
Yeah,
points in
yeah,
the 80s, man. Do you know how hard in the 80s was? That was
yeah.
defense back then.
Facts. Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
How you can have AD? How you can have him? And Damian Lillard.
Them niggas wasn't Space Jam,
And,
man.
and James Harden. Yeah, but why the beard is there? Why the hell the beard is there?
I think
That's crazy.
Harden deserved it. I think Harden deserved it.
Ah,
No,
I
he
ain't gonna lie.
don't.
Yo, you see
For
this
that, I ain't
underrated?
gonna
You
lie.
think James Harden?
No, he's not.
He
So,
deserved it
nah,
over AD and Damian Lillard. Facts.
No. None
I
of
mean,
this
I mean,
should
I
be
mean,
on it. Period.
I mean, yeah, of course, over AD and Dame time.
Adrian
I
Davis
agree
What
with
about
that.
Kawhi Leonard?
Alex English.
No, yeah,
But they
Kawhi's
still
there.
playing.
Kawhi's there. Kawhi's on it.
Yeah, all right, but I'm saying
I know.
Adrian
Yeah.
Daly's supposed to be there.
Is Adrian Dantley better than James Harden?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, he
shit.
is. Do you ever see Adrian Daly play?
Not live.
There you go. You do your history. That's what I'm saying. You remember I was talking about Wilkes? See, motherfuckers don't like to. I'm not saying you, but motherfuckers need to do their history. You cannot go just 30 years. You gotta go beyond that, man. You ever see AD play, man? Man,
I said
you
not
ever
live.
see-
Yeah, you said that live. But
Not live, but well, I'm telling you, you need to go back. They got some tapes on him, and also, I know you see Bernard.
I seen him play.
Bernard King, yeah, Bernard King's around this. I was saying before, Big Ben, like Ben Wallace deserved to be on there, but you know what I'm saying? Before Anthony Davis, like to White Howard, man. Like why yo, that's what I'm saying, man. Why the White Howard man is not I don't understand that shit.
Lonzo Mourning should be on there over AD.
Shit, White Howard, man. That nigga led his team to the finals, defensive player of the year, all that shit, man.
And he been defensive player of the year more than once.
3 times.
Yeah.
How you not put him there over AD? A breaking pretzel?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say something right quick, man. Somebody like this is my opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially since the White Howard not on there, Scottie Pippen should not be on there, nigga.
Oh hell, oh you tripping? Yeah, you tripping?
Nah. Yo, what has Scottie Pippen did on his own, man? What have that nigga did on his own?
It's a team game, and he the ultimate sidekick,
man. Nah, man. How many times was he an all-star? But how many times was he an all-star when Jordan was dead?
He got all-star MVP when Jordan retired.
No, I'm talking about Jordan. You talking about that all-star MVP? But all right, 94. He led the Bulls to the second round and lost.
Moving that goal.
You know what I'm saying?
That's impressive,
man.
bro.
Scottie Pippen is overrated, man. Come on.
Scottie Pippen, one of the best players I've seen play, bro.
All right, man. That's you, man. That's your opinion, man.
Let me tell you this, man.
That's your opinion, man.
Let me tell you,
all-around player, right?
Let me tell you, one of the baddest white boys who never played is Rick Barry. They do it all, both sides. One of the baddest white boys, man. Dan Issel, another one, man. See, man, I'm not.
Yeah, ABA, Dan Issel.
Let me get back on that Scottie Pippen. Now we gotta hash this out, Grinder. Hold on. You know how we do around here. We gotta nip this in the bud. Okay, son. Let's talk about this. Now, Scottie Pippen, great player. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking anything away from him. The 75, as far as the 75, one could argue that, he deserved to be in there. But his leadership capability was in question because he wasn't good as a leader, and it took him a while to get groomed into the NBA. Michael Jordan, in comparison to Michael Jordan, he came in and had immediate impact, even though the team wasn't that successful. But as far as individuals, it took no time for him to grasp everything. He had some stuff to learn, but I just felt like Scottie Pippen it took him a while, and then also he had to be molded mentally.
Well,
So
I'm just saying. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
I'm just saying. Certain spaces are
When I tell the
75.
timeline of the NBA, Scottie Pippen in there, man. That's how I look at the top 75. Vince
I mean,
Carter, he in
see,
there.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
I had Vince Carter over Scottie Pippen.
yeah, because he led the team, but you know,
I'm just. See. I know y'all talking about the. I'm just having a little trouble. I'm having a lot of trouble that we don't get all timers their respect, man. I mean, there are some spots they belong there, and you putting these players. I mean, like, come on, man. Damian Lillard. I like Damian Lillard. I do, but Harden
James.
and Harden, you have to be kid. Yo, Lillard, Harden, and AD. You have to be kidding me.
Yeah. But
I'm
we already
putting
know
Harden
why
on there.
Westbrook. And then the only reason why
I'm
Westbrook is
putting
there because
Westbrook
that
and
because
Harden on there.
the only
Westbrook
reason,
on there?
Well,
yes,
yeah,
He should
now,
be.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that right quick.
Westbrook
Like
made history.
only reason why I did because that triple double, man. Besides that, what
Whoa,
had
whoa,
what?
whoa, whoa! Time out, yo, brother was whole time out, time out, time out, time out. Let me take a sip of this. Let me take a sip of this, man. Fuck, man.
Hey, man, do your thing. I'm sipping
Time,
too,
time,
man.
time,
This
time,
shit crazy.
time. Yo, hold up. Let me take another sip of this shit, man. God damn. You said Dressbook is part of 75.
Yes, he's on the top
He should be.
75. No, he
What?
not. No, he should not. No, he should not. I mean, I understand because of triple double, but fuck that, man.
Come on, man.
What else he has to done, man?
Westbrook,
Once y'all do your history, man. Well,
That's
y'all
y'all
don't study.
opinion, bro.
Y'all don't study eras. Y'all don't
Okay.
study
I don't
decades.
study Eric because I
Y'all,
got
no, no,
Westbrook at
no,
top 75. All right.
you don't. Time, no,
Oh
no,
man.
listen to what I'm saying, yo. If you're gonna study back, you gotta study. You gotta study the eras. You gotta study conditions. You gotta study
This
all
is the
that.
era.
To have
And
a
of
good
this era,
understand, man.
what
You don't.
Westbrook is what? Second of this era, right? Since he
What?
came to the league of the point guard rating behind Curry, he's second of this era, bro.
Fine.
yeah.
What?
But
Hold
you
on.
do you
If you
But
look up the
listen,
stats and the
but
production,
you're not listening.
hold
See
on.
what I'm
Wait,
what I'm
wait,
saying.
wait. Let me say this. I got Westbrook in there. Like I got Westbrook in there because he's done something that only Oscar Robertson was able to do. And now I know
No,
I know what
no,
you're saying. Hold
no,
on,
hold
hold
on. No fault. No
hold on,
fault.
because everybody's entitled to their opinion. We can't always be like, oh,
I understand. All right, hold up, but I understand that. But here, what I'm saying though, why it seems that these players for the last 30 years, right? They have to be right, but when it comes to the old timers that did it first, it always an opinion.
okay. Well, let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this: should Artist Gilmore be
Hell yes,
in? Okay, then we replace Artist Gilmore with uh with uh with James Harden. Should Adrian Dantley be
Mhm.
yes.
in? Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna replace Adrian Dantley with Damian Lillard. There's a couple others. Who else missed the cut?
Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard replaced AD, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who else? Grinder that you could think of, or maybe you, Sonny, and maybe you.
Alice English should be in it. So we would place it with Damian Lillard, right?
Yeah.
I thought English didn't make it.
Alex English
No,
not on there.
he didn't make it. He didn't make it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay, yeah. I thought Alex English was in
What's the
there.
name? Kyrie, but you know how that is. Man.
No. Kyrie.
Kyrie shouldn't be in there. I'm sorry.
Kyrie
He
shouldn't
should
be.
Kyrie
play.
not on there.
He shouldn't
He not
play.
on there.
He's still playing.
Oh man. The only reason why I say that because the Dame time is on there. I feel like Kyrie should be there before Dame, man.
Yeah, because he hit one of the biggest shots in NBA history.
But still playing though. But I'm saying that. I'm saying
Okay,
this.
Sonny. Now, okay, explain your premise about Westbrook. I want to hear this.
Westbrook made history, man. It's simple. Production. When you tell the timeline of the NBA, he is on the timeline. He got the most triple doubles ever,
Damn,
most
man.
rebounds for a point guard, all that good shit.
Yeah, I
You can't
understand that.
deny production based on
Let him,
your
let him,
feeling.
let him talk. Let him get it out,
That's
man.
it. Yeah, that's it.
You can't deny production based on your
I
feelings or how
understand.
you feel about
No,
them.
no,
So
no, 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 no. Don't say it's my feelings. I'm talking
when you
about
tell the
history. So,
timeline of
so,
the
no, so don't, so
NBA,
don't, no, 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 no. Don't
Westbrook
insult me
is
in
in the
my feelings.
timeline.
Don't insult me in my feelings. I'm talking about history. Don't insult me that.
Westbrook
I
made
didn't insult
history, right?
you. I didn't insult
I
you.
didn't say you. I'm saying in general, a person can't
No, you gotta,
count.
hey, let him get it
Yeah,
out,
as soon as I
Grinding.
started talking, he cut me off, and then you know what I'm saying. Like I was
Oh,
saying, you can't deny production and what he did in history based on feelings. I wasn't saying you in particular. I'm saying anybody. History is history. Stats is stats. You can't deny it based on how you feel about him or what he didn't accomplish in the championship game or whatever. He got a record that nobody gonna probably touch ever. So he's in there. He's in this era, in the 2010 to 2020 era, he's the second point guard behind Curry production wise. So he's in there.
all right. Now let me go. Let me take. All right.
Sure.
I'll give you that now.
You
But
close on.
this is what I'm saying. But why? That but this you see. Who you think was record that he broke? And I'm saying Oscar Robertson, he did it. When he did it, and he did it most of his career too. He did it with good play. He did it with players that he had to go. But I'm not again. Hear what I'm saying. I'm talking. I'm talking about the conditions. I'm talking about everything. I'm just saying that Oscar Robertson got a ring in 71, right? And that's what I'm saying. He
Yeah.
been consistent all NBA every year. He always been among the league in steals, scoring, rebound. And I'm saying been proficient. His just like Westbrook, the place that he played with wasn't really all that except Durant. Picture what Oscar Robertson had to deal with. Now he squeezed out one other Hall of Famer. His name is Jack Twyman, one of the small forwards that we don't talk about. He's in the Hall of Fame, very underrated. But the rest of them, look at he had good play. He had to go against Boston. And what I'm saying is this: we want to talk about Westbrook. But when it comes to big Oscar Robertson, we don't put no respect on it, and that's a slap in the face.
I do. I got him as my third point guard of all time, behind Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got Isaiah Thomas number one, Grinder. I got Magic Johnson number two, and I got Oscar Robertson number three.
Three. He got three assist titles, a scoring title, most triple doubles ever. He definitely top 75. Easy, easily.
47. 40, he broke a 47 year a 47 year
Yeah.
record.
Easily, without a doubt. Three assist titles.
Okay.
Nah, but the thing, yo, I understand what underrated is saying too, because a part of me feel like he like I understand like that why he's in there because that triple double shit. At the same time, what have he done as to leading the team besides
To
getting
the
beaten?
championship.
Yeah, he getting beaten the first. Not just that, he getting beaten the first round all the time, man.
What is Dame done?
As a leader,
What is Dame done? I mean,
they,
what
I
is
mean,
Hart?
Dame led the team to the Western Finals, but that's it. I mean,
That's it.
And he fell short. He didn't get no chips. Harden came up short year after year and was selfish and begged for it. He
yeah,
begged. He begged for. Am I lying, Sonny and Grindr? And well, he begged and he was crying and
yeah,
complaining because he didn't get MVP.
yeah.
We gotta call it what it is. And what has he done lately? He's been acting out, throwing ball at teammates, being a diva, forcing his way out, stuff like that because things don't get. That's not a competitor.
No,
Westbrook is at least a competitor. He doesn't give up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, he turnovers and stuff like that, but Harden led the league in turnovers too. Harden set a record for turnovers in the game. Did y'all know that? In the playoffs.
mm-hmm.
So we gotta call it a spade when we're talking about Westbrook.
But they don't want to. That's
Exactly.
my point. That's my point. See,
What's
they are
looking at is
players that they are. I'm saying they are
two
players.
All-Star MVP, nine
Yeah, we
All-Star.
already got we know about Westbrook. Yeah, you keep on talking. We already heard about Westbrook. You mentioned about
You-
2 or 3 times. Like we get it. But I'm just saying But I'm just saying, don't act like that these old like the ones that play in the past that did not made an impact of the NBA. Y'all make it like, oh, he just third
I
guard
don't
or
know if you was
he
on
ain't
here.
nothing.
Hey, hold on. Hey, I don't know if you was on here or not, but when it was me and the other two guys on here, I said every old school player that's on there, they deserve to be on there because they paved the way. I let that be known as soon as we started talking about this shit.
I'm
Because the old
glad you
school
know, but
guys
how,
paved the way.
I happy.
So I'm
I'm
gonna just let
glad
that
that
be
you.
known.
I'm glad that you said. But how many ones like you would say that? Hardly none, and that is downright disrespectful.
What is like
It
me? I don't know what
is.
you mean.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about ones of your age. They don't say that like you said
He's
it.
talking about the ones that don't show respect, son.
And they made an impact. They transition the game. Like Oscar Ross, he transitioned the game, yo.
Are you showing
A lot of people don't see that.
are you showing Westbrook his credit for what he's done?
Already did, right?
I don't know. You was getting a lot of resistance,
Already
man.
did.
I
See,
don't
this one
know.
I'm saying. See, I see this one.
Cause I'm looking at these numbers, man, and this shit is
I'm saying,
undeniable,
but see, you
man.
go. But listen, understand. See, Westbrook is in there. Say, okay, well and good. But I'm talking about impact. I'm talking about transition. I'm talking about Oscar Robertson. See, y'all
Oh,
need
we
to
keep
do a
talking
story.
about a top 10 player of all time. We know Big O in there.
Listen. I just want to explain. Let me finish. I'm telling you. Do you know Oscar Robertson and Jerry West was part of the Players Association back in '64, and they was part of to make sure the conditions of the All Star game be more improved. They didn't have nothing. NBA did nothing. The conditions were deplorable. But you know, him and Jerry was fought for that, so they can have better conditions that y'all have that other players play right now. That's transitional. And even they did it at the time when they was in their prime. And we still don't show no respect for that. I respect Westbrook, don't get me wrong. I respect him, but I'm just talking about the transition. I'm talking about the history. We don't want to talk about that. But then when I say something about that, oh, you hating on Westbrook, you hating on these players right now. I'm just talking about history, transitional. Put yourself for the benefit for the game. And it seems like nobody don't want to respect that. And that's sad, man. I respect that. I respect history. I cannot deny history from the past. But there's someone who want me, oh, want you respect the history right now. But when it comes to the ones that paid away, they all right. Say a little phrase. That's all right. Nah, don't roll with me like that. No. That's what I'm saying. I respect Westbrook. He say the numbers. He's in the top 75. Great.
Yeah, nah, we definitely respect that. It's just like people like Dwight Howard, you know what I'm saying? That still don't sit right with me, man.
It
Hey,
How
don't.
the fuck? Yeah, man.
you know what though? Like people got to realize this too, Brandon and Sonny and Wilkes. Motherfucking Dominique wasn't even in the top 50.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah, yep. You know why? You know why? You know
Yeah,
why?
you know why? Exactly. Why? Why?
I'm saying this. Why in the world Scottie Pippen made that shit before
In
Dominique?
the top 50,
That's crazy.
right. They got 49 right in the top 50. They got
Yeah,
49 right.
but they put Scottie Pippen in there ahead of Dominique. That's crazy.
And
That's
hey,
took
crazy.
Atlanta on his
Let me ask
back.
you a question though. Why you singling out a nigga with 6 rings of all niggas?
who better Nick or Pippen?
Nick is a better player, but listen to what I'm saying. Why you singling out a nigga with 6 rings over all them other niggas on the list?
He
No,
didn't have.
That's what I'm
but how he got them 6 rings, man? How he got them six
because he
rings?
he played a big part of that shit. Look up the numbers, bruh. He come on, bruh. Come on,
He
man.
played big, but how
Come
many
on,
times was he an
man.
All Star?
Come
During
on,
them
bro. I
six
don't,
rings,
bruh.
how
Andrew
many
Wiggins
times
was just
was
an all-star
All Star,
starter,
man?
bruh. I don't care about all-star, bruh.
How many times he missed the All Star game, man?
I don't know. I don't know.
Exactly, man.
I
That's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying.
What's the point, bro?
And
Scottie
plus,
It's a
Pippen is
big
a great player, bro. I don't get.
it's
I
a
don't
big
get the point.
it's a big point, man. It's a big point, man.
I'm saying I don't get it. Explain it.
Oh my god.
I don't get the point, bro.
This shit's crazy, man.
It's funny.
You saying how he got the rings
That
because he was
you see
because
this?
he played he was a big part of getting them rings. What you mean?
How many
I'm,
all-star?
I'm
How
just
many all
I'm just saying this. Back in '97, Scottie Pippen was just starting with Chicago, start being in his prime. And see you talking about you see this is this see this what I don't like to talk about. 'Cause see,
Dominique should have made it also.
Okay.
He should
So
have
now
made the 50.
that's what we wanted to hear.
But I'm saying why is Scottie Pippen the nigga who had 5 rings at the time? You said in '97, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or he had 4 at the time, maybe, because that was that year. So he
Yeah,
had 4
4
rings at the time at least. Why you singling him out over all these other dudes on the list? That's all I'm asking
because
you.
Everybody,
he
because
was
everybody on the list, they got it right.
Let me look.
You gonna tell me in the top 50 you gonna tell me they didn't get none of it? They got all of it right.
About to look.
Oh yes, they did.
Because you gotta look at the players that are on there. That well, besides like a Dennis Rodman and maybe to a lesser degree a guy like David Cowan, we're talking about franchise players that have been able to lead their squads, teams to where they had to build around these guys, with the exception of great role players. Dennis Rodman was a great role player, but he was a Hall of Fame caliber player. If that makes any sense. And a lot of people, I guess, they look at the idea of Scottie Pippen as not a player, just like a great role player.
Okay.
You know, not a
Yep.
superstar that can carry you.
Okay.
That's how some people look at it. I don't look at it.
But you know what? And I'm gonna say this. If we're gonna say that, right? How many championships that Ori got? Robert Ori got?
You got 7.
He got 7. He should be in the Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
I agree.
Facts.
I've been saying that.
We all
Of course.
agree.
And they're probably
He's a winner.
put a guy in there that I've been saying and making the case for the most, son. And JT and Will, Michael Cooper. He got nominated.
Another one. He should have been in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, Michael Cooper. Yeah.
Why not?
Don't he got a D-boy?
You said what?
Don't he got Defensive Player of the Year? Didn't he get
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, defensive player more than once. Been in the 80s, always been a top defensive team, all NBA. Cool. Yes,
he got 2 back to back.
But I'm talking about NBA. I'm talking NBA teams. All defensive NBA, always first team. Always first team. Cool.
Now it's crazy. You got people you got people like Alice English, Adrian Dantley. It's not in there, but Scottie Pippen is in there. Shit like that don't make sense.
Man.
He only won one.
I'm telling you, Scottie Pippen, man. Come on, man. We gotta be real here, man. We gotta be real here, man.
They should
I'm
be
sorry.
in it.
Oh, man.
We gotta be real right here, man.
Let me
Oh, my bad, Ryder. Go ahead, bro.
no, let me say this, right? And I meant to tell you DJ Paul and Brother Wills. I mean DJ, I would say Paul, Brother Polo and Brother Wills. What's your name, brother? Because I don't want to mistake it. What's your name?
Swish.
That's Sonny. That's Sonny.
Okay,
Call him coach. He's a coach, man. Let's put some respect on him. He's the coach. He coaches college.
Okay.
Or college or prep.
I'll call coach. Okay, I'll call him coach. I was talking to this older guy a long time ago. And he was telling me that if you want to learn about sports, you got to know the history. And he was telling me that you're going to run into some people that always going to deny the past, always going to deny that what they impact is, and there's always going to be a player that they overcome, and they're gonna make sure who that player is. No problem with that. But the one thing he always taught me, you can never deny the truth of history. And the sad thing about right now, you got a lot of them want to deny the history. They want to talk about it candidly, but not thoroughly. And you know what? And he passed away about over 30 years ago. And him is Mr. Wilkins. Very knowledgeable of any sport. Coach too. Excellent coach. And you know what? I said, you think it? I said, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Trust me. And I'm in B56 in June. And you know what? I hate to say this. He's right. He is absolutely right. He said you gotta preserve the past. You gotta they gotta do their homework. Just as the New York Reds, right? New York Reds, people don't understand. New York Reds was a professional team. They played in the World Championships back in 1939, the same year that my late aunt was born. And you know they beat every team. They won the World Championship, I believe, back in Chicago. Did you know the NBA denied them an application to play the NBA? Look it up, New York Reds. All pack team. They beat every team that's professional. They won the championship, World Championship. Because you know why? Because I read up and did the history. I'm just saying that you gotta do your history, y'all. It ain't gonna hurt. Can't Google it. You gotta go there. You gotta go to the library. You gotta go back. That's all I'm saying. Y'all got it.
But yo, I'm gonna say something too. I just now figured out, man. About Dennis RP to Dennis Johnson, but why Dennis Johnson ain't on that receiver?
Yeah, Red should be on there. Yeah, because he was the Finals MVP, and on top of that, he won a championship with the Suns.
And the Celtics. He won 2 with the Celtics, right?
Yeah, won 2 with the Celtics, but he led a team himself.
Yeah.
He wanted to take a step back because he knew there were other players there, but he was a damn good point guard. Yeah, that's facts, Will. I was just
that was 1979, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
right.
Man.
9-time all defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to tell me Scottie Pippen deserved to be in there before that nigga? Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying
Scottie Pippen should be on the list regardless, bro.
I'm gonna keep on saying it.
Scottie Pippen should be on the list regardless, bro.
Nah, nigga. Dennis Johnson supposed to be there before him, nigga. Fuck that. Dennis Johnson and Dwight Howard, man. Yo, I don't even say Alonzo Mourning like you said, Swiss, right? Alonzo Mourning. I'll put Alonzo Mourning before Scottie Pippen. I'll put Vince Carter before Scottie Pippen, man. That's a fact.
At the time, Zoe ain't had no rings though. Scottie had 4, Zoe had none at the time though. Right now, Zoe should be on there though.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the top 50. I'm talking about the top 75. Put Scottie Pippen off of that shit, man.
Oh yeah, top 75. Zoe should be on there.
Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here, man.
Man, Scottie got 6 rings, man. He on that bitch.
Get out of here, man. But cool, that's Michael Jordan. Man. Michael Jordan made that nigga, man.
Nah, man. Scottie Jordan. What did MJ say?
Nah, nigga. What happened to Rockets? What happened after Jordan? What happened after Jordan, man?
I answer your question after you answer mine. What did MJ say What did he say? I couldn't have won without the nigga, right?
Because that's his boy. That's his boy, man.
Hold on. That ain't
Scotty,
he
man.
kept it real.
That's his
He
boy, man.
kept it 100. That was his
Nah, nigga, he
wingman.
just
I
man. He
answer your
felt
question
bad. He
now.
felt bad. That's why you said that shit. He felt bad.
Nah.
Oh man.
Nah, yo, because what have Scotty did on his own, man? Yo, 1999 when he was on the Rockets, guys ass whooped by Shaq and Kobe, right? 2000.
Was it?
He wasn't even the best player on the Blazers, man. That was Rasheed. That's somebody else who got left out. Rasheed Wallace.
Yeah, man.
Rasheed Wallace,
Nah,
man.
he not top 75.
Nah, man. Rasheed Wallace led the team to the conference finals twice.
Nah, he not no top 75. Nah.
Rasheed, he did that twice, man.
He a legend though, but he ain't top 75 though.
Scottie Pippen could lead nobody past the second round, man.
I mean, he got to the conference final.
But
that was Rasheed's team, you know.
But I could tell you one thing: KG, right? With the other ones.
Oh, you said KG with who?
KG in Boston when they play in Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about him?
Yeah, if they wouldn't win the championship, they probably would have been in jeopardy, would not make the top 75.
Who?
Kevin Garnett was on there regardless.
Oh, he was gonna be on there. I gotta disagree with
Paul
that.
Pierce maybe not, but KG, yeah.
Oh yeah, Paul Pierce got lucky right there.
Paul Pierce was nice because Paul Pierce had always led his team. He just never got over the hump. If you're gonna do that, then you gotta throw Damian Lillard in there. He was always consistently. He just never got over the hump.
Paul Pierce got in there because he won the championship, right?
Yeah, yep.
You agree? You have to agree with that, right?
He didn't win that ring. Plus, he was Finals MVP. Even though KG should have been Finals MVP.
That's another story. That's a good ass question, though. That's a good ass question. What about Ray? Okay, Ray Allen.
Ray Allen got a ring in Miami.
Right? No, Ray Allen because the Bucks too. The Bucks.
The Bucks too. Yeah,
the
that's
Bucks.
right. The Bucks too. And Seattle. And Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle. You know what I'm saying?
Successful there. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking at what y'all was talking about earlier. Not so much Scottie Pippen. We know what Scottie Pippen, right? But I'm looking so much more at the success rate of Harden and Dame Lillard.
Mm-hmm.
Their success rate wasn't really that good. The only thing you could say about Harden is the fact that he made it to the finals, and that was as a sixth man of the year.
I mean, yeah. Plus he made the conference finals with the Rockets that one time.
And plus, when Chris Paul got hurt, they was up 3-2. Harden didn't deliver.
Yeah.
He did. People could say all they want. Harden did not deliver. He didn't get the center in. He did not get him in the game. He was chucking up some shots. He didn't get it done on defense too.
Yeah.
And you also got to realize too. That's a good point, Brian. They were up by 25 in that game, Sonny. In that one game where he had it, all he had to do was just maintain that lead. As a coach, Sonny, go back. You should go back and look at that game, and you should have been like, man, that was
shot all threes.
And Capella, and let me tell you, and I never forget, and Capella was playing well. You could have milked that.
Yeah, the coach did bad. Yeah.
Capella was playing well in that game. You had 5. How many minutes left was it in the game on Brother Polo?
I think it was Sonny JT. I think it was like 7, 8.
All right, 8 minutes. If you
the whole fourth quarter, they went on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't get the ball to Capella. And then at the same time, you had shooters all around. You jocking.
They wasn't attacking the basket either.
Wasn't attacking the basket.
No, listen. It happened in the third quarter. They started in the third quarter. That's when they missed the 27 straight threes.
Man, that's sad. That's some sad shit right there.
And Capella had a midget on him, and you didn't want to get Capella the ball?
They gonna trade that nigga later on, huh?
And they trade him like his fault. What was his fault?
Then he froze up. JT against the Spurs because guess who blocked him? Old ass Ginobili came through,
Ginobili.
blocked that nigga, froze
Block
up.
Yeah.
who? Block who?
He froze
He
up in the
blocked.
finals too.
He blocked the Harden. He blocked Harden.
Yeah.
Harden shot against the Spurs. He collapsed against the Spurs.
That's sad.
And even in that series, Capella played well. I said, see,
Okay,
like,
look.
anytime-
This is game 7 versus the Warriors. The start of the second quarter with 5 minutes left is when they missed 27 straight threes. From that point to the end of the game, they missed 27 straight. They was up by 11 at that point.
that's sad.
Yeah, that's sad, man.
They missed 27 straight threes.
That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
Okay, they down by 13 with 8 minutes left.
Man, yo.
Oh, go ahead.
If I was Dwight Howard, man, I'd be cussing a lot of people out, man. I'm like, man, y'all niggas is crazy. You gonna put this beard nigga you gonna put this beard nigga in here before me, niggas?
It was politics with Dwight Howard, though, Wilkes and JT.
That was politics.
Yeah.
That was politics.
Because
Right?
he rubbed a lot of heat. A lot of them guys he rubbed the wrong way. Yeah, he didn't get along with Kareem. Shaq was amongst the voting committee.
Well, yeah.
Shaq was amongst the voting committee, and he rubbed a lot of the big men the wrong way.
I could tell you who got AD in. You want to tell?
Oh yeah,
Space Jam.
Yeah, LeBron got him in.
Yeah,
And Damian Lillard.
Yeah, you already know the fake Space Jam.
Right.
Yeah,
I
Space
believe
Jam.
I can fly.
AD did get a chip in LA too, though. That's part of it too.
Yeah, what you call it? Darkwing Duck ring.
Yeah, the Darkwing Duck ring, the Tailspin ring, the Chippendale Rescue Rangers ring, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's all types of shit, man.
Jungle Book ring.
What's that shit called? A DuckTales ring, man?
Quack, quack.
Cinderella ring. Pandemic.
Word, man.
Whatever.
The Sleeping Beauty ring.
We like to see the wizard.
But he was the MVP. But I give Sonny this though, and I told Will earlier. He was playing at an MVP level.
Stop.
No, listen.
No.
Listen to me. He was playing at. Listen. One could argue that Rondo and AD outplayed LeBron in that final. In my line. They and AD he hurt his ankle, man.
And you know what happened to Rondo? Who ran Rondo out?
Yeah.
That they could have played Rondo. Who ran Rondo out?
Exactly.
And look what he do for Cleveland right now. Because Cleveland going to the playoffs. So it's just a matter of which seed they gonna be in. They going to the playoffs.
Yeah, they're going to playoffs now.
Sonny, that's your squad. Cleveland's gonna be a sleeper, man.
Yeah.
LeBron will be back on the Cavs.
Huh?
LeBron gonna end up back on the Cavs.
Oh my God.
Sonny, man. Tell him to lock the doors, man.
It's already scripted, man. The script already wrote.
Dang, man, how you feel about that?
Well, yeah.
The script is already wrote, man.
But
how do you feel about it?
I can't hear you.
How do you feel about it?
It is what it is. It's written, man. It's already written, man.
So all right. So that means little Bronny gonna be on the Cavs then?
Probably more than likely.
It is. And you know what that means? You know what that means? You know what, Gilly? You know what? Them good young players gonna be traded again. Dang.
Probably.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's gonna happen.
Colin Sexton, he just signed with Clutch Sports. He probably gonna get traded.
Yeah. You know that's gonna happen, right?
Like when guys sit out, man. A lot of them guys don't be injured, man. They making deals for them to get traded. You know what I'm saying? They say a dude injured. No, his ass about to get traded.
Yeah, but
Just
you
like
know,
Ricky Rubio, they traded his ass and they said he was injured. He wasn't injured.
They
but
need to
you,
get rid of Colin Sexton. They
That's
talking
my
about
shit.
Jared, hey, JT and Sonny and Will. They were throwing Jared Allen's name. I'm like, why would you do that? He was the one that had instant impact besides Evan Mobley and Garvin.
Yeah,
He the reason they won the All-Star game because Jokic ain't even played the fourth quarter. I was there. Jared Allen played the
yeah.
whole fourth quarter, man.
Fucking
He was
slow
blocking the
overrated.
fuck out of MB, locking that shit up.
Yeah, slow overrated Jokic, man.
Yeah, MB way better than Jokic.
Nah,
Way
he
better.
overrated to me, man. I'm sorry, man. I had to say it. I had to say it, man. The
Jokic,
Joker is slow and overrated,
Jokic
man.
can't run down the court, man.
Jokic, no. Jokic is a different beat. Now, okay, he catapulted his MVP conversation when he played against
Uh-huh.
I'm happy for him he did. But all season though, Jokic has been playing without Jamal Murray and MPJ. Look at who he got, and they still in the fifth. They still what, sixth in the West? And on top of that, he's averaging triple doubles, impactful triple doubles, and he's got a plus 74. Embiid only got a plus 203 or something like that in terms of impact. Jokic, his game is ugly and unorthodox, but I got Jokic. But now
I
Embiid,
like his
he
game.
Nah, I mean the playoffs they might lose in the first round, man. That's what I'm thinking, man.
Who that Nuggets?
Yeah, I think
Shit,
they
we
lose
might
first
lose.
round.
We might lose. We got a fucking dribble.
Oh, James Harden.
Shit,
hey,
man.
That's it. True.
hey,
We might go to the second round or better. I don't know.
first round, man. First round, you better hope you get out of the first round.
You got to at least
I'm
go to the
still
second
rolling
round.
with the wild ass circus Lakers, man.
Man, get out of here.
I got the Bucks come out the East.
Man, get the
I got my
niggas out
money
of
down. I gotta stick with my money. My money was already down months
Man,
ago.
how much money you put down on that thing?
Who you going
5.
for? Who you going for?
I picked Lakers and Bucks in the finals.
And listen, and Cleveland is his quiet, and they blowing Lakers out of the water.
Look.
The Lakers in the finals, man.
That's what
Yeah,
Lamar Odom
my money
said.
already down.
You better hope they make to the roundup. You better hope they make to the roundup.
Yo,
Hey,
you better
time
hope
will
they make the
tell,
play,
man.
man.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
But I'm telling you, if they
Man.
play it up top four, you know it's done, right?
Well, it's over.
Ooh, it's gonna be much pressure
only-
because
It's only 20 games left, 25 games.
Man, you better hope they go to the. You better hope they don't go against the Suns, the Grizzlies, the Warriors.
they would have to, Sonny. They would have to have an impeccable record. That's what I was saying about Golden State Warriors without Draymond Green. They need Draymond Green because they 14-11 without Draymond Green. With Draymond Green, they like 23-6 or something like that.
Yeah.
They got to have that type of record, son.
You know what the Lakers gotta win? They got 25. They gotta win 23 out of 24. And then the other teams win. You better hope they sniff. You better hope they sniff into play. You better hope.
Yeah.
You better hope.
Yo, it's not just that, man. Like, you got the Spurs coming up, the Blazers coming up. You got the Pelicans even doing better than they were. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pelicans winning lately. Yeah, I mean before the All-Star break, they be winning some games.
Yeah.
Lately.
So Lakers got to watch out, man.
And the Blazers, I've been telling people about the Blazers.
And Blazers playing too, yeah.
For real.
Blazers playing too, man. So I'm saying,
Surprised if Memphis ends up winning the West though, because you got to think about it. Chris Paul is out, and then what's it called? Golden State, man. They lacking the big man. Some people feel like this injury is really really serious with Draymond because we talk about his back, and it's been bothering him for most of the season. Y'all know back trouble. It's
ain't
not
no
no
joke. It's that pain, yeah, man. I had back. I've been. There ain't no joke. There ain't nothing to play with now. But we want to see what Phoenix is going to do, though.
Chris Paul out for 2 months, right?
Yeah,
6 weeks, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about them.
Well, I mean, they're getting Cameron Payne back, and then, but I don't trust Peyton. though. That's a good point, though. I don't trust Peyton.
I don't like Peyton.
The Suns
Sit his
season
ass.
is over with.
Man, listen, man. Sit Payton down. They'll consider get them splinters. He be
No
out.
Chris Paul, no season.
He already calling it done. So is it fair to say that Memphis is
Now
gonna get?
Phoenix gonna be all right. Phoenix gonna struggle a little bit. I really believe they mentally ready, and I think that long as they hold. Listen,
So
there's
you think the
25
Lakers?
games.
You think the Suns can beat the Lakers without Chris Paul?
Yes. Who the Lakers gonna hold? The other guards? You know.
Man,
You
Who
think
gon-
they can hold? They think they can hold Booker? You think they can hold Bridges?
hey, Westbrook
No.
is running Cameron Payne over, man. He
But
running,
but but,
he
but no,
running him
you
the
can say
fuck
that how you
over,
want to.
man.
But we know about Westbrook. Westbrook do not play good defense. So that means he got to hold him. Man, listen, you no. I don't trust that.
Cameron Payne, huh?
I'm telling you, listen to me. No, I would not get in no running because you got to think about it. Phoenix now could play real well of a half court too. I'm telling you, I don't like that matchup for y'all. No,
Cameron Payne.
no.
That's facts right there, JT. Because they could go big or small. The
They
Lakers
go
probably.
big or small. The Lakers cannot do that, man.
Man, Sonny, they got Aiden, they got Biombo, and JaVale McGee.
They could
Who are
throw them
all
out. Yeah, man.
out on the perimeter.
Without
And,
Chris
and
Paul,
you know,
right?
and you know what? And you know what the thing all the three men can do? They could run.
Without Chris
What the
Paul,
Lakers?
right?
Yes, they
They
can.
don't
Yeah,
got
they
Aiden.
can. Come on, man. Y'all, they all can run.
Oh, we
They
gotta
all
come
can
to
run. And I'm not saying that'd be a wrong matchup for y'all Lakers down low. So you think LeBron? Come on, let's be honest here. You think LeBron? They gonna have LeBron hold one of the big? It's all desk lunch. Then Westbrook got a hole up top. Really? And you really think that he could hold Bridges? Nah. I mean, Booger. That's not happening. And we already seen Booger. He taking his time now. He's patient. Come on, he gonna get Westbrook so much fits, and it's gonna open up. It's gonna
Who
open
gonna
up.
guard? Who guarding Carmelo? Biombo.
They're
Who
not gonna
guarding
play.
him?
The Lakers not gonna play Melo.
Oh, okay.
They not. They stupid. That's what I'm saying. Lakers are
not gonna be.
stupid. They're not gonna play Melo.
JT is spitting facts right now. Listen, Sonny, did you see how old they were making the Lakers look when they played them? They made them
When?
look like they were 60, 70 years old the last time they played them, running their asses out of the building. And I know they had Chris Paul, you know what I'm saying? But if Payne is playing good, Payne is a good shot maker. If you leave him, you can't leave Payne open like that.
That's what I'm saying. If you pay hit them shots, do you know what
Man,
that
I'm
means? That
leaving that
means
nigga
West.
open all night, man.
Hey, all right, and you know what's going to happen? You gonna ask Westbrook to hold him, and he
This
gonna blow by a dunk on him.
JT,
So pick your poison. Pick your
Sonny,
Leave that
poison
nigga
now.
open, bro.
not
I want
Payne.
Cameron Payne to get 30 points. I want him to get 40. Go ahead, Cameron Payne. Do your thing, my nigga.
All right, and they gonna
That mean
get
ain't
40.
nobody else doing nothing.
Check it out. And you know what? Payne gonna get 40, and Booker probably get about 45, and your team still gonna get smacked.
Nah. You want to
Because you know
bet?
what that means? Because you know what that means? If they two make some shots, you know what that's going to leave? That's going to leave Aiden and the rest of them open. Good luck with that.
And see, it goes back to the middle. Who y'all not gonna have nobody to stop the three giants in there though, Sonny.
They're not.
All of,
Because you know they're not going to play Howard. I don't know why. But even if they'll play Howard,
I'm trying to get Sonny to change his mind,
no, he's
but
not going to change his mind. He have to learn. Some people they got to learn a hard lesson. And I'm just saying like this: if you already know about Phoenix, when Phoenix get a lead in the
I'm not
fourth
impressed
quarter,
by Phoenix. I wasn't impressed last year.
why not?
Hold up.
I'm just not impressed. They're a good team. I don't think they was the best team in the West at all.
How are they not team of the West and they went to the finals? What are you talking about?
Who was better than them?
Who's better than them?
I think a healthy Lakers would have beat them.
No,
Oh,
not not at all. They weren't even cohesive. They couldn't even get it right, even when they
look,
when
yeah,
they worked.
look what Phoenix did to the Lakers first round. They make your boy LeBron leave for 5 minutes left, and Phoenix had they bench in.
If anybody you should have been impressed with, Sonny, it should have been. I would have said the Clippers.
Yeah, that's another team you got to watch out for.
A healthy
But
Clippers would have beat the Suns.
I mean that's arguable, but it would come down to coaching in that aspect. And see, that's another thing. You got to respect Sonny. In my line though, the best person to make adjustments right now, you got to get that respect to Monty Wood. He make his adjustments are way better down the stretch. That's every time he coaches against Doc Rivers. What does he do? He coaches circles around this man.
Yeah, Vogel, he definitely better than Vogel. Much
Huh?
better. He a much better
Uh
coach
oh.
than Vogel.
He said Vogel. He said Vogel.
Yeah, he did, right? He did say that, right?
You said it right. Yeah, I heard him.
Say it again. Say it again.
What?
Say it again. Come
Oh,
on,
man.
coach. Come on, coach. You can say it again. Come on.
I said Monty Williams is a much better coach than Vogel.
Okay, but I would say this. But I would say this though. I feel that the players that they have, I think the players that they have right now, Vogel don't. I think they should give Vogel the players that he wants because LeBron is not going to listen to him. LeBron want to do what he want to do. We ain't gonna talk about AD because he
exactly.
Fracture motherfucker. Westwood's not gonna listen. We look into three players that's not. They never listen to the coach.
That's a fact.
They want to do what they want to do, and that is the problem. And the Suns cannot wait because do you think they ain't hearing that? Oh, you don't have Chris Paul, and also understand Chris Paul's still going to travel with them. So Chris Paul is going to give him some coaching too. Hey, look, go here. Don't worry about it. Okay. I'm just saying, y'all better blow out Phoenix, because if not, it ain't gonna be fun. And their strength is better now than ever.
I'm only worrying about Giannis, man. I ain't worrying about none of these other teams for real.
Okay,
Man.
yeah, you better. I'm telling you.
Come on, man. Yo, you gotta be real.
Golden State is a challenge though. Golden State, they tough.
Oh, so what about the Grizzlies? What about John Morant and the Grizzlies, man?
Nah.
What?
Come on, man.
Hey,
Come on, man.
Memphis got one of the best records on the road, son. And John Morant, he loved a Wilson, my mind. He loved hostile environments.
Yeah, for real. He loved that shit, man.
You love it, man. Yeah. And he play against y'all. You don't think he gonna be up on that? Oh my goodness! I feel sorry for Westbrook because you know Westbrook gonna be a poster. You know that, right?
That's cool. As long as they win the series, man. That's all that matters.
They not beating Memphis. Come on now.
Okay. They play. I got
Jaren Jackson Jr. out there, Bane. What's that other dude named Brooks?
Yeah, well, Brooks got it. As long as he.
They are excellent passing team. Everybody pass the ball well. The high lows and stuff like that. I'm telling you,
they got Grizzly.
Excellent on defense.
Still got Grayson Allen. That nigga dirty, but that nigga hit them threes, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Who you talking about? Allen's with the book.
Oh yeah, he did got tricked. Yeah. Never mind me, nigga.
Hey,
I was thinking about last season. Nigga. My bad.
He don't want, and JT and he took out Caruso.
Yeah.
I'm saying he's a dirty player, but yeah. It's still Steven Adams on there, right?
Yeah, Grizzly Adams on there.
Oh man, oh man, yeah, it's over. It's over for the Lakers, man. Them
Yeah, it's done, man.
niggas got Aquaman, nigga. That nigga look just like Aquaman. Nigga.
See, Adams blocked some shots too, man. You're not gonna get it. You see, he don't block shot. He gonna foul you, man. I'm saying. I mean, see. That's not gonna be a good look for y'all, man.
Dylan Brooks is behind on his rehab, so he got a little bit, man, before he comes back though.
Yeah,
They said like a month.
Who?
Dylan
Brooks, yeah.
for Memphis.
But I'm just saying. But they're gonna make it to the playoffs though. Like I said, just as Cleveland, we gotta find out which seed they're gonna be. They're gonna make it to the playoffs, man. No doubt about that.
Yo, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The Cavs might lose in the first. I just see niggas probably losing the first round, man. I mean,
but at least they get to the play. At least they get the scrimmage.
yeah. That's a nice season, but yeah, I don't see them making it to the semis, man.
They're gonna be the team to watch in the future. Trust me in the East.
Yeah,
Trust and believe. If Boney James don't go to Cleveland,
man.
I hope not.
Yo, he better not go to the Knicks, nigga.
Man, y'all know
No,
LeBron coming to the
shit like that.
No.
Hell no.
Y'all know damn. If
That nigga-
LeBron come to the Knicks, y'all gonna love that shit.
Nah,
Man, come on, man. Hey, come on,
Stop lying,
yo.
man.
You
Stop
definitely
lying.
don't know real Knicks fans, man.
Y'all
Yeah,
niggas
yeah.
gonna be right at the game, man.
I'm a real
Niggas
Knicks
lying,
fan,
man.
nigga. I don't-
You
That's
hear
cool.
that? You hear that, Wills, right? Wills, you hear that, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like, what real Knicks fan want that nigga on the team, man?
LeBron James said he coming to the
Come on,
Knicks.
man.
Y'all gonna welcome that nigga with open
Nah, no, we
arms,
not.
man.
No, we not. No, we not. No, we not.
Man. No, we not.
No, we not. I'm telling you right
Oh,
now.
man. Y'all need to stop defending New York. And y'all
Yeah,
not in
y'all
your
do.
heart, man. Get off that, man.
Yeah, man.
Get off that, man.
If he said I'm taking my talents to the Garden, Knicks
Nah,
fans
take
go
your time.
wild,
No.
man.
I'll say go back where you came from, nigga. That's
Exactly.
what the fuck I'm gonna say. Go back where you came from, man.
Exactly, man. Raise your hand. Go back to
Raise your
Cleveland,
hand,
nigga.
brother. Raise your hand, nigga.
Exactly. Go back to damn Cleveland. You like Akron all
Hey,
that much. Go back to
everybody
damn
in
Akron.
Cleveland gonna welcome me back with open arms.
And you know what?
Hey, that's Cleveland,
and,
nigga.
and you know what? Me and Wills will say about that. That is their problem.
Yo, that's their problem, nigga.
That
Don't come. We don't want no York. No, LeBron. We don't want no fake love for no LeBron.
Yeah, fuck that.
I love New York. No, you ain't want to come to New York back in 2004 because your mom was holding with one of your players. Let's keep it up.
Yeah, 2010, nigga.
Yeah, 2010. Yeah, thank you. That's what he didn't want to come.
Yeah, that was back then when Delonte was up in that sauce, nigga.
Right, he was.
what they got to do with him though? What his mom do got to do with him?
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
that's a lot, nigga.
No, it don't, nigga. That's his mother.
why
That's
he
his
didn't
mother's
wanna come.
body,
That's
nigga.
not the
Shit,
point.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
that's
all right,
not the
nigga.
point. That's
Yeah, all
not
right,
the
man.
point.
If your mother do something, that don't got nothing to do with you, nigga.
No, listen.
All right, nigga.
No, it don't. Your mother smoke crack. That mean you a crackhead?
Listen to me. If
We
he
didn't
would've
say
came-
that. We didn't take it
All right,
back.
then.
Ain't take
All
it.
right.
No, listen what I'm saying.
That's
If
crazy.
he would have came to the Knicks, New York media would have been on that shit.
Exactly. The newspapers, everybody, the
Hey,
media,
been on that.
newspapers,
That's why he didn't
everything.
want to come. Exactly.
He was scared. Scary,
You niggas
man.
high, man.
That nigga scary.
Come on. Everybody want to listen. LeBron's a great father to his kids and everything, but we gotta keep it above. Yo, Mom Deuce, Dante was slamming Mom Deuce.
What do that got to do with him? Is what I'm asking you, fam.
Did I explain that?
Let's not go too far into that.
Yeah,
No,
though.
I'm just saying. Back in 2010, come on now.
We know what happened.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But now, Boney, he want to come today. It's fake love, and now we don't need you, nigga. You should have came 2010. We don't need you, nigga.
He said he ain't come to the Knicks because he was scared of the media. Because Delonte West. Listen to how that sound, man.
He is scared of media, man.
He said he didn't come because Delonte and his mom, because he was scared they was gonna make fun of him. Ain't that what you said,
That was
right?
the story, yo. He didn't.
So that's
He
why
didn't.
he ain't come. Is that what you're
He
saying?
did. No. Listen, that's one
Let
of
me
the
get some
reasons.
clarity on what you're saying.
I'm saying. This, see, there you go. I let
Let
you
me
come.
get clarity on
Let
what
me
you're
finish.
saying.
Let me
Now
finish.
say it again.
Well, give me clarity if you stop. See, you don't like when somebody
I'm
cuts you off.
quiet.
Cut me off. All right. Thank you.
I'm quiet, bro.
Thank you. That's one of the reasons I'm telling. But did LeBron deny it?
What?
What I just said about Deontay West's mom. Did LeBron deny it?
No, I asked you a question, bro.
Why you ask me? Go ahead, ask me a question.
I said, are you saying he didn't come to the Knicks because he was scared of the media making fun of what happened with Delonte and
That's
his
one of
mother?
the
Is that
reasons.
what you
That's
said?
one of the reasons.
And I'm saying that's bullshit.
How's bullshit?
Because where was the proof he wanted to come to the Knicks?
Do you know what the New York media is?
Where was the proof he wanted to come to
Do
the Knicks?
you know what the New York media is?
Yeah. I had a game in New York. I know the New York media.
No.
So like I was saying,
the New York media is throughout?
where is the proof that he
You
wanted
know?
to come to the Knicks?
Knicks is like was the top three.
Where is the proof he wanted to come to the Knicks? Because Knicks wasn't number 1 or 2.
He said he wanted to come to the Knicks.
So if he wanted to come to the Knicks, so if he ain't want to come to the Knicks, why he say he wanted to come to the Knicks then? If he was so scared, you just making shit up, bro.
I'm not making nothing up.
You is, bro.
I'm asking you a question. Bro. Do you know what the New York media is?
And I just said, I had a game in New York.
The one game that's not.
I just said,
know the media.
Me having a game in New York is the exclamation point on me saying, yeah, bro.
That's only one game, bro. You're asking head coaches that play in the Garden for years and go, it's a beast.
You just said this nigga ain't signed with the Knicks because Delonte West, man. You signed
I said that's one of the stories. Do you
man,
know what I'm
that
saying?
shit's stupid.
That's one. I said that's one of the stories.
Man, you just making shit up, bro.
I'm not making nothing up. But
that's why I just like to talk basketball, bro, because niggas get to saying wild shit,
basketball.
Bro.
I'm telling you.
You talking about Delonte West and his mother. They don't got nothing to do with that nigga, bro.
Yeah, that's
his mother's choice, bro.
Let's just leave that. Let's leave that.
That's why I just talk basketball.
No, do what I'm saying. I'm asking him a question. Do you know about the New York media? The New York media is a
and I said, 5 times, bro.
Hold on, JT. Hey, hold on, Sonny. Hey, let's end Wilkes, man. Let's just keep it, man. Keep that situation out of there. Cause everybody be you don't know who Perkins is.
You don't know what that nigga mother did.
It's what?
You don't know. You wasn't in the room, bro. Niggas still don't know, bro.
So why Deontay West got traded?
It don't matter. We don't know, my nigga. You don't know. You was in the room. You got the video.
Yo, it was.
It's still speculation. It's a rumor, my nigga.
It wasn't. Okay.
Exactly. Talk basketball. Okay. You talking about what the nigga mother did in the bedroom.
Okay.
Just like with Westbrook, like I said, you can't talk about feelings over production and what niggas do.
Why are you bringing up Westbrook?
That's why when I said it, that's why you took it personal when I said it, bro.
Did I say that I didn't?
You keep talking about feelings and shit. You talking about the nigga mother.
I'm not talking about no feelings.
He's scary and talk basketball.
I'm talking about New York media. I'm talking about the media. But you want to put words in my mouth. What I'm saying, I'm talking.
You talking about your feelings, and I'm talking about.
I'm not talking about no feelings. I'm not talking about my feelings.
Y'all said he was scary, right?
I was born and raised in New York. I know how the media could be very, very brutal. You talking about? I was a coach. I played. I know how the media, how they chew up people. That's what I'm coming from. But it's all right. Let's stick to back. Let's just go to basketball.
Exactly, basketball.
Because I'm saying I know. Like I said, I know when I'm talking about the media because I know players that they couldn't take New York media. Period, and they're not even playing no more. But we can go to basketball. But like I said, I know what I'm talking about. New York media ain't no joke. No joke. I know players that play in college. And then you keep on saying it's feelings. It's feelings that play basketball, that play football. That play
I had a game in New York, bro. I know about the New York media.
Can you let me finish? I'll let you finish. Let me finish, please. I'm gonna say one last thing. And you know what they told me? I ain't come to New York. Why? What do you mean New York is good? Nah, man, I can't deal with the media. I can't deal with it, all this, man, all the pressure, all like that. I said, don't worry about it. You don't, long as you keep it, long as you have, thick skin, you be good. Nah, I can't play it, dog. I can't do it. That's all I'm saying. But we can talk about basketball. What y'all think about the Blazers?
The Blazers are gonna listen. I keep telling people that the Blazers are gonna catch everybody, man. And
They
people,
are. Yeah.
yeah, people think that I'm crazy for that. Now I'm not saying they're gonna, they're gonna go far, deep into the playoffs or anything like that. But I'm saying they're gonna make a push with these last 25 games that they got, because you got to think about it. You got to look at their schedule, and we also got to look at the strength of the schedule of the other teams too as well. It's no knock to the Lakers, Sonny. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I've been telling people about the Lakers. Okay, while we on that subject, right now, if if let's say, okay, AD's not there, I said to somebody that probably could be a blessing in disguise, because here you got a guy that they have not played with in quite some time. You know what I'm saying? And so they're so used to not playing with AD. It's like, okay, well, we expected AD to get hurt. So, okay, we might as well just go ahead and roll with the punches. Meanwhile, guess what? Now, this is the only thing that I could probably see happening in your defense, Sonny, when it comes to Phoenix, right? If y'all go small, yeah, there y'all might have a chance, because you gotta think about it, man. They're not utilizing a guy like Austin Reeves as much as they should. And Austin Reeves, every time he gets in, Sonny, instant offense. Monk, regardless of what you want to say, he to me has a lot more heart than a lot of them guys on the squad. So it's just like it could be a toss up between the Blazers and the Lakers actually trying to make that push. But I think the Blazers are gonna make a strong push.
Ooh.
Y'all still there? I know Gladys still there. You still there, Sonny?
I'm still here. Y'all talk, man. I ain't saying nothing, man. Y'all can talk.
Switch slides.
I know Kevin Walker ain't playing the rest of the year.
Yeah, I had already. I talked about that
No,
earlier,
I
man.
just, no, I just, yeah, I just say, just to say, that's all.
Yeah, nah, they came out with the report that. But see, let me talk to you about that. See, they want to make it seem as if he shut it down, but that's not the case, though, Grinding. We all know what it is. They don't want him there, and they're trying to shop for him, and nobody really wants Kimber like
That to
that.
buy that to buy him out, man.
Yeah, he's damaged good. So what
You
he's
gotta
doing?
give him a buyout. Nobody
Yeah,
gonna want him.
he's
Wait
work
till
he's working out, and he's trying to get ready for the 22-23 season with a hope for a trade.
because they trying to make they trying to make it seem, oh yeah, we only want him to take the rest of the season so he can work on his knee so he can come back the next year, man. Stop the BS, man. Stop the BS. But knowing New York media, they're gonna sniff it out.
New York media, Don Lovato. Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, you said New York media is brutal. Yeah, we've been on that. That's what JT talking about. You said it's possible the Lakers have a really tough schedule, a bunch of road games. I counted 14 road games. Yeah, that's what it's about. Like, if y'all can win on the road, y'all gotta have like a decent schedule. It can't be like, okay, y'all got 25 games. Y'all can't go 14-11. nigga, y'all gotta go like like JT was saying earlier. I think Sonny said this too. Man, y'all gotta go like 20-5.
The NBA not that competitive though, man. That's why I don't be impressed by these teams. I don't be impressed by this shit. Anybody can win this shit.
You said the NBA
It
is
ain't
not
like
that competitive.
it ain't no dominant ass teams like that.
The East, well, that's what I'm saying. That's then that means it is
Anybody can
competitive.
win this shit. I'm saying
Then that,
as far as like one team is not just dominant over everybody. Like anybody can win it. Or
right.
maybe me saying it's not competitive, not the right word.
Well, it's a toss of the East in my opinion is more competitive than the West. That's
Right,
just my opinion.
right.
So like like okay, you said okay, Sonny, you said you're not worried about anybody except Giannis. But see, the thing about it is, in order to meet Giannis, y'all
I'm
gotta
not
get to the finals.
I'm not worrying about nobody in the West. That's the point. The East is
Mm.
more competitive. I agree with that. I'm not worrying about Phoenix, Golden State. They tough. That'll be a challenge, but I'm not worrying about Dallas and the Clippers and shit like that.
Okay, and you're not worried
Utah.
about
I'm not worrying about Utah.
well, you got to worry about Utah.
Blazers.
They're ranked number
Nah,
4. On top of that, you got to worry about Memphis because they're ranked number third in defensive efficiency.
nah, I'm not worrying about Memphis.
do you know?
I'm
Do
going
you
with
know
the
they're ranked?
experience, man.
Well, I mean, but Memphis does have the experience. They've won in hostile environments. Think about the places that they won, Sonny. They won in Golden State on the road, right? Of course, they beat the Lakers, right? They don't. I think I want to say they beat Chicago. They don't. I think they beat the Bucks. They went on the road in several different places. If you could look them up, because I'm not in front of my phone. They went in several different hostile environments and have actually just stole the show and sucked the life out of the business. That go to state win that they got on their resume was a huge. That was a huge booster, confidence booster for them. Because what? Hey, Sonny, Golden State struggles against Memphis, especially Steph. He struggled against Ja.
Yeah, last year you talking about?
Yeah, well, last year and this year, he beat him this year.
Yeah. So I'm not really worrying about these teams in the West. I'm worried about a Brooklyn, a Philly, or a Milwaukee.
You talking about Blazers can leapfrog over Lakers. Blazers schedule isn't as tough as the Lakers. You said is a badass team. They for real. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to tell. I'm trying to let the brother Sonny know. But he said he ain't worried about none of these teams in the West. You better worry about John Morant, and I know you saw it front and center. I know you saw it while you were there. The two alley oop dunks that stole the show from the whole goddamn entire fucking dunk contest alone. John Morant is that dude, man. And you know what else is special about John that I like that don't get no credit? Guess what? He could end the game going to the basket. He could end the game being a playmaker, and he could end the game with the shots. Uh, to a certain extent. That's not to say he a lights out 3-point shooter or nothing, but the dude is clutch, man, all around. Yeah, the Blazers, I could definitely see them leapfrogging over over a couple people, man. You said John Morant is like the Matrix. He has hops. and then some. Yeah, but see, I want him to. I want Ja to be particularly careful, man, because man, what Marquise Morris did. I know you seen that, Sonny. How he clotheslined him, man, and you too,
Yeah,
Jake. That could have been an ugly ass injury, man. And I think about stuff like that, man. Like when Ja be so high in the air and be doing that stuff, man. Like you gotta brace yourself, but it's just like yeah, he all right.
I don't think they can beat Golden State this year though.
They gonna need. Listen, I
Not with
keep
Klay
telling.
Thompson out there.
Well, look, man, Clay is my boy. He's actually my favorite player on Golden State. But it all goes back to Draymond Green, and they need a solid, consistent big. Listen, what do you think of Wiseman's game, son?
They need him to
You,
win. I think they need him to win the championship. That's what separates them from winning. His development.
James Wiseman? Yeah, you the first person I heard say that. Everybody else been doubting that man.
No, they need him. He's 7 feet. He can shoot, dribble, rebound, defense, all that shit.
Yeah,
That's why I don't have them winning the championship. They don't have a big man like that. That's why I'm not worrying about the Lakers beating them. LeBron can get to the basket against them.
that's fact. What about you, JT? You still there, Grinder? You still there, man? JT?
Yeah, the Warriors don't got no bigs like that.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
need.
I'm on a phone call.
Oh, okay, okay, all right.
I'm,
Um, that's facts. I was telling everybody earlier. Look, they need an inside presence, and see, a lot of people don't understand that a lot of Golden State success. They didn't never looked at the fact that they always had an inside presence, whether it was Louis, Bogut. Let's start with Bogut. Then they had West.
Easily,
Yes, they had JaVale McGee. I could go on and on. Even Harrison Barnes to a certain extent, even though Harrison Barnes would, he would stretch out a lot more and stuff like that, but he was interchangeable. But what I'm saying is they always had an inside presence though, Sonny, and they gonna need that. And Draymond Green, he could, he's not the prototypical big, but he could get down there and defend too. And they need his playmaking, man. He was at a defensive player of the year level before he got hurt.
yep,
You
that's
said, what
bad.
the hell happened to Zion? This guy became a balloon. Man, that's a coach. That's a question you want to be asking coach.
I gotta take. Let me take this phone call real quick.
Okay, go ahead, man. Man, Don Lovato, I don't know what happened to Zion, man. He's unhappy there in New Orleans, right? He's uh he's not focused on his game, and on top of that, he's about to have another surgery, and then New Orleans is about to they're possibly about to part ways with him. So, it's just a lack of focus. I'm probably going to shut it down in just a little bit. And Don Lovato, you showed up kind of late, my brother. You shoulder kind of late. Too bad. Zion had a lot of potential to be a superstar. I mean, he still does. He still can get right. He just. I mean, I don't. I don't know. I don't automatically just give up on a guy like that. You know, he's still young, man. It's not like Zion. If he was 35, 36 years old, okay, then we'd be having a different conversation. But he's still young, Don Lovato. He's still young. You know, that's really one of the only things that's kind of playing in his favor is the fact that he still has his youth. But the fact is that he's gonna have to get out there and he's gonna have to play in order for us to see what he looks like. Man, he hasn't played in 2 years, almost going on 2 years now. You know, and he's just sitting there. And then when he gets back, guess what? He's gonna have to. We're gonna have to see how he looks. You know what I'm saying? He's got to get his rhythm back. He got to rehab.
I'm back.
Right. And then we talk about Zion. He's gonna have to. He gonna have to come back. If he does go to a place like New York, he's gonna have to get adapted to a whole nother system. You know, so it's not like he's gonna hit the ground running again. And on top of that, you got to think about it. We're talking about his lower extremity. We're talking about his feet. We're talking about a guy that weighs a lot, especially for his size, being only 6'5", 6'6". He's overweight for his size. So he's gonna have to cut that down, or guess what? He's gonna have problems with his career, especially how high he jumped and how hard he jumped.
Yeah. Yeah, he do, Don. You right, Don. He do have a lot of potential. He just, I think what it is that he don't wants to be there. But that's not the way to go about it. You know what I mean? It's not the way to go about it. You know what I mean? So
No, you know, look, that's what I be telling people. Like, if you don't want to, they drafted you. They put money into you. They invested a lot of money into you. Do you think that New Orleans Pelicans is going to continue to invest in a guy that's not going to play, that's uh, constantly, okay, well, I got to have another surgery? They already see that it's a disaster waiting to happen. You're pretty much an accident waiting to happen. These people that invest the money, whether they're a little market or whether they're a big market, they still invested money in. And see, that's what I was telling people about JT is that next year, listen, the NBA is on the verge of a strike, man, because the reason why is because these people are investing all these monies into these players, and they're like, well, you know what, I'm gonna hold out. Well, you know what, I'm not gonna play until my money. Nigga, this ain't the goddamn NFL.
hmm that's true. Yeah.
Like it's either you gonna play or they gonna find somebody else to replace your ass. You know what I'm saying? Zion hasn't played in 2 years, Grinder. He hasn't played in 2 years, going on 2 years, and you're gaining weight. You're gaining weight. You're falling asleep in film session. You're telling your other people, "Oh yeah, you know what? You can handle my affairs for me." I mean, okay, well that's a slap in the face. You don't you don't want to be there. And you talking about going to a place like New York, man, they definitely gonna eat you alive. Man, man, cook on that, JT.
I ain't saying nothing no more about me because I ain't saying no. Well, you're right though. I could say you're right, but he's not helping himself. And I'm saying if the story's still true, that his mother is the his agent, and she giving him food That's a red sign right there too. He got to have somebody. He got to have some strict professional people around him. Let him know. Listen, man, you eating your own career away, and you got, but he got to make the necessary steps.
That's right.
So if he had to fire his mom, I know people don't like when I say this, but if your if it's true that your mom's the agent, you got to fire her because you got to get some professional people, and that means his agent to get another agent. That means they got to confirm and all like this. He don't know he burning bridges.
Right.
Where my son needs to go here, and we not taking no fat boy. His health is in it's the sad thing about it, his health could be in jeopardy.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. He has the talent. There's no ifs and buts about it. He do have talent.
Mm-hmm.
And he could be a generational talent. There's no ifs and buts about it. I mean, only thing he got to work on his defense a little more, but that he could do that, but he gotta lose the weight and he gotta commit.
Yeah, that's fact. You said before the draft, Zion and everybody else thought he was landing in in New York. That's not. Nah, man. No, it's not that easy down the line. And then on top of that, like everybody just think, oh yeah, you know what, man? I just go to New York, man. You think it's gonna be that much easier just to deal with New York, man? Then on top of that, you got to deal with the lifestyle change. Like the pace is different.
New York is fast, man.
Uh,
It's very fast. That's what I'm saying. That when we talk about New York media, the New York media, it blends in with the culture. Not other cities could say that. They actually some cities when they have a media, they could separate the culture. New York all built in one. Me, it's why you're alive in this piece.
hey, JT, don't go nowhere real quick. Hey, man, I'm finna go ahead and shut this down. Um, I thank y'all. I thank everybody for pulling up, man. Don Lovato, Luda Ryder, Kev Foster. Raise your hand, Wilkes. I thank you for pulling up. T Price, man, go sub to their channel. Um, and of course, Luda Ryder, man. Kev Foster, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Polo Sports Talking Entertainment, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my homeboy. Both of them. One, JT, number one grinder, underrated darkness, and also a number one grinder, and then also goes up to the homie Swish Life, aka Sonny. I appreciate him pulling up too, man. Till then, man, like the video, share it, subscribe, hit the notifications so that you will be notified. Follow us, talking entertainment, man. I'm gonna get at you later.